This is from Aaron. You can hold that up if you feel like people are talking too long.
Very high tech.
Hello, KVKL listeners. Woo! All right, welcome back to another edition of the KVKL podcast after one hell of a Sunday. I am really excited to talk about today. Obviously, we've got ranked play to talk about, but we've got some awesome division plays and games to talk about. I'm joined with Emberly. Don't call me Kimberly.
Deadly, huh? Yep, don't call me Kimberly, ladies. It's Emberly only.
And, of course, the wonderful Summer Stacy.
In full swing.
Jason Cougar Huang.
Fuck you, England. We kicked your ass.
Holy shit, Cougar. Why?
Yep.
We're not even a minute in and already you're swearing.
Yeah,
USA.
And, of course, on my right-hand man here, Ben Hutnick.
Hi.
And I am your host, Tim Fredrickson. All right.
Stash.
All right. So, today's podcast is brought to us by none other than Red Lion Tavern.
Woo!
If you don't know where it's at 944 Massachusetts Street. You know, obviously that's a place where we can all go and join and watch some soccer going on, right? Ben, I think we've got a special deal that Chris wanted us to share about that.
Well, they've been opening early pretty much every day all summer because of all the soccer tournament games on. And I think he said this Sunday they're opening at 9 because there's like 3 championship games for different leagues going on, including the women's national team.
Oh.
I think it's the Copa final. And there's one other one that escapes me.
Gold Cup.
Gold Cup, yeah, there you go.
Gold Cup, yeah.
I mean, what an awesome little place to go. I mean, just while I was there getting a drink and, conversing before this podcast, I saw 4 people that were actually from Brazil that happened to be in Lawrence and were watching the Brazil-Argentina game.
That's the place to go to watch soccer for sure.
Yeah, that's your spot.
Or if you want to take a dump with no door on the stall.
Yeah,
and,
if you want to live real dangerously.
Yeah.
Why gotta bring that up, Ben? This is gross.
If you want to take a dump with no door in the stall and have 12 kickballers randomly walk in to take their picture in the bathroom while you're there, that's the place to go.
Is that the origin of that picture
Yep.
that I'd seen? All right. Well, there's no reason to mess about. We've got plenty of games to talk about, and we've got, stats to talk about, so we're going to jump right into it. And what nothing better than to jump in to this 16-inning game of Reboot Triple X versus the Geeser's Good Neighbors. Wow. And
Here we
of
go.
course,
Here we
we've
go.
got-
The verbal steel case death match. Emberly versus Bryson.
Have that wrap it up sign
I
handy,
wouldn't
Tim.
say it's a spit match. I'm going to let him say what he wants to say.
I think the loser gets to talk first, right?
You go for it, baby.
Doesn't
Yeah.
the loser
Need some
talk
motivation? You can go for it.
Age before beauty, Bryson.
first? Doesn't the loser talk first or what?
I said you can go, baby. Need some
Thank you.
motivation, go
I
first.
appreciate that. Dude, they're a good team, man. I honestly think the only reason we had a chance to win, given that we were down 7 of our starters, was that they played Game of the Week the week before, and I got a chance to watch them and figure out how they're successful. And I did the exact opposite of what Derek did against them. I'm serious. Like, we knew what we needed to do. I knew who to take out of the game. We let Dylan, who I think is their best player, I backed up. We didn't even play a third baseman against him. We made him bunt every time. My team showed up, and honestly, the performances that I got from the teammates that are normally on my team was insane. Like, I don't know if any of you remember, I came up here and said, it's not going to be about how good you are, it's how bad you want it.
I remember that.
And my whole team, man, we had 4 people who had never played the game of kickball before, man, and I've honestly never seen people give more fight. Mike had to play the whole game. He's never played a whole game the entire time that I've been on this team, and I have nothing but good things to say about my teammates. But Reboot, honestly, I know some people get upset with how I celebrate and stuff, but Reboot, honestly, really good team,
Yeah, we would
man.
appreciate if you touch first base when you kick it.
Well, I didn't really give a shit. I won the game. But nonetheless, like, honest to God, like, that team had a couple chances to bury us, and they honestly probably should have. So hats off to them.
Thank you. Whoa.
Here's a reboot. Did you carry your butt there, Emberly?
I knew it was a special day. Bryson didn't come in carrying a pizza, so I knew this was going to be a big talk. But all I've got to say for Reboot, we rode that damn train until the wheels came off. From somebody who last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, said that we were a great 5-6 seed team. Going how many extra innings? I think we showed that Reboots, we're not DOS boots anymore. We're Reboots. We aren't no Golden State Warriors trying to get Steph and Curry on the same team. We're a team that wants to collect. We want to keep building as a team, and we want to keep growing. We're not going to make a mass team of like all the all-stars. We want to grow as a team, develop, and also keep building as Reboot. We are very, very privileged to play Geezers because that was one game that we had a lot of outcomes, a lot of possibilities, a lot of outcomes, and let me tell you, we did not roll over once. We didn't need one break on the base pads. We didn't need one timeout. We didn't need anybody to bring us water when we got to first base. We showed up and we did what we had to do. Give me the bunt line. We bunted all day, day. We didn't need any of the thing. We just needed the clout. And guess what? We had a big talk game. A lot of people showed up, and I think we showed up. Reboot is not what anybody expected. We build and we grow, and just wait.
What's interesting, Emberly, is that 3 weeks ago, go and applaud. Thank you, Reboot.
Oh, hold applause, guys. Sorry. XX.
So what was it from 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, sorry, that you guys went up top of the ninth inning tied with Love Guard before they got the 2 runs?
Yeah.
So, heartbreaking a loss there. And now you make Geezers work for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately lost in the ninth inning. But you went 16 innings to make them earn that win against you guys. So
it's not just that; it's both teams played so clutch here.
Yeah.
Because Reboot was visitor, right?
Yep.
And they scored 2 to cap in the ninth. They went up 4. Then Geezers scored 4 to tie it and send it into extras. Then in extras, every time Reboot scored, Geezers matched. Then in the 16th, Reboot put 2 up, and Geezers got enough to come back and win. It's just nutty. Every crunch time situation.
It was just every play. It came down to the wire. It was like basically it's just tit for tat. We had to see who was going to last longest. We did play basically 2 games in that one sitting. I mean, I know everybody came over from that epic Red Lion Jazz House game to come over to YSC to see ours. Yep. And it's quite a privilege. We wanted to see what we could do, and we want to show everybody what we can do. We're still growing and developing, but I mean, I had my man Dan as my catcher. I had my man Sam at third, and you're not gonna bunt on us. Same for Geezers. Combs holds down as a catcher. I'm sorry, he's amazing. Made it hard for us to bunt, but at the same time, you give it to us, we're gonna load up those bases and get them home. So. Reboot is a building team. We're growing. I know a lot of people recruited them in the off season, and I'm lucky they all stuck around. But I got my Cap Tom here, and Captain Tom has been building this team for a while, from Pussy Control during off season to Reboot during summer. So give it to me, Tom. What you got to tell me, baby?
Major Tom, like
what
the
you got
song.
to tell me, baby?
Major
I was
Tom.
just going to say that as for a second-year team, we played 2 1-seeds from last year, and we lost by a combined 3 runs.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yee
Is it
fucking
third year?
haw.
Is it second year, third year, Tom? Is it third year?
This is a 2 team with all the players we have now. This is our second
I thought
year.
it was third year.
My first year of Reboot was an entirely different team. This year actually has returning players.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only returning
so-
players
I got
were
you.
my-
Okay,
the
I
only
got you,
returning
I
players
got
My
you.
first year are Dylan and Heather.
2.5.
Yeah, we played some
I
very
got you.
experienced
Okay, I got
teams.
2 and 1.
2.5.
2.0.
2 lays. There you go.
And it absolutely shows. I mean, I've been talking you guys up throughout this whole, throughout the
Yeah, when we
division
played
play.
you since the tourney, the
And,
charity tournament.
And when we played you guys in the charity tournament, I saw a whole lot of potential, and you guys have just capped on top of that and continue to do that. I keep on continue to be saying almost the exact same things. I mean, once again, Reboot has surprised me over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And
We're here to
hopefully I
challenge.
can catch some more plays, some more games to watch you guys.
We're here to challenge, and I'm not here to hold. I mean, Bryson, thank you, baby. It was a great game. We got all the attention we needed. I knew you were serious. Not one pizza walked in here with you today, and not one pizza's walking out with you. But I gotta thank you. Big talk, big game. But I'm gonna keep it respectful.
Boo.
I know. Fucking lame. But I'm going to keep it respectful for my team because they deserve it. They deserve all the attention they got for the hard work, not for all the big talk, the battle cages of the brass. I just say that our balls are pretty big. We knew 2 weeks ago we were competitive, and I didn't want to tell them, but guess what? We weren't going to have Sam. We weren't going to have our corners 2 weeks ago when we rained out, but we were still here to beat some ass. We were going to come into play, and we had him this week, so that's why we went 2 games. We went all those extra innings, rode that damn train till the wheels fell off, and you know what? we'll see what happens to those 3 seeds. Those tasty
Absolutely.
threes. We'll see what happens, guys.
A lot of
Tasty
stuff
threes.
there in those threes.
Tasty threes.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Also, quick note to put a bow on this one: 16-inning game, not a single comment from the refs on the scorecard.
I'm surprised because I know somebody
Nothing
got called
happened.
an effing idiot. I'm sorry, whoever got called that.
and by the
'cause I
way-
don't offend people's intelligence.
That's only the second longest game ever. Isn't that crazy? It's not the longest.
Yeah, not the longest.
I would
Yeah.
probably the longest one.
Reboot lasts pretty long. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do. We last a while. So.
Triple X
In
plays
case
for
anybody wanna know-
stamina.
Triple X comments all night. We last a while. So
In case you
we
wanna-
have our stamina.
In case you want to know, I'm the stats guy. I had to pick this up. It was 18 innings, 2010, in the less awesome bracket. Eastsiders versus Balls Deep. And we
Things were
barely
different a
won.
decade ago,
And then
but-
we basically wore out against Liberty Hall at Hobbs for the semifinals of the less awesome bracket. So there you go. There's your stat.
All right.
Reboot.
So following that extensive game, extra inning game, we've got at YSC1 at 7:40 until that game started. 7:40. We've got the Free State Growlers versus Rockets,
Bye, Bryson.
which Free State was able to put 18, but was not available to keep the Rockets scoreless, which within that scenario would have possibly pushed them up into the 3 spot.
No, that's not the way. It's only
No, that's not
runs
how it
against
goes.
those
No,
other
no,
two
no.
teams.
Oh, run against.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
No.
Well,
So it
once
didn't-
again, I proved myself to know nothing.
No, that's all right. Free State really couldn't do anything. They were stuck with it and just kind of had to rely on.
And by the
what
way,
happened
Ben,
in the other
you
game.
tried to call this shutouts.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You always tried.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Free State.
Right. Free State.
Have fun on the
Jeez.
fours, you fuckers.
Hey, I rep
think
that
they
game.
will.
That was a beautiful game. I am
right.
very proud of reading Rockets. That glass half full thing that they always have in their heads there. They're beautiful. So
Great team. Really fun team to play against. I mean,
Yeah.
any other takeaways that you have, Emberly?
Now,
Again?
I see on the comments this really great comment here. It says, dick move in the 8th inning by Ian.
That was Jade.
And it says, took a girl out, but not on a date.
that was actually a reboot player. That was Jade. We had a little sunning exhaustion,
love
so
it.
whatever Jade
that
said,
Jade
we
was
don't
the
know if it's.
scorekeeper?
That might have been Jade.
Okay.
Yeah, we repped it. Oh, okay.
By the way, here's Jade.
I think it was Missy.
Baby, to the mic. There we go. Bring it down. There
I
you
think
go.
it was Missy on the Growlers. She was on first, and they were not expecting her, but she rounded second, and I believe made it home or got out at third. But she is lightning fast, and that was amazing to watch. So I think
Yeah.
I wrote that in the comments as well. 'cause that
Like,
was worth
Taylor, very tasty. You go, girl.
It's
Yep.
Taylor. You said
Yep.
Taylor very tasty, so that must have been like the really fast girl, right? Taylor, very
It's
tasty.
Taylor,
The
yeah.
fast one, is that what you're talking about?
Probably, I don't know.
Yes, si, senorita.
Thank you. I was delirious.
We
Reboot.
love the
She was
comments.
very fast, and she deserves the recognition.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jade.
Thank you, Jade.
Also, it says Travis with a sweet catch in between the legs, so I guess both he and Ian both had dick moves.
Oh, God. That's nice. That's nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
All right. Right next door, YAC2, our 5 o'clock game, Bunt and Grind versus Muddy Waters.
Assholes.
18-0.
18-0. But still,
Assholes.
Muddy still
Hey, they kept
Only
winning.
18.
can't get 20. Muddy can't
Not
get
money
20.
by 20. Not money by 20.
Muddy by
not
not
by
quite
20.
20. That should be the new name.
Must not had a muddy inning, that's for sure.
By the way, here's a stat. First time in divisional play ever, a team has recorded 3 shutouts in divisional play. First time.
Ew. It was
Not
ready?
bad. Yeah, they.
Muddy?
Yeah,
Muddy Waters.
they've only given up 6 runs total. Basically, 1.2 a game or something like that.
Well, some here, Sean got all 3 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning? 8th inning. Wow.
Mr. Independent right there.
Yeah.
He's a great center fielder.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
In case you want to know the victims of the shutouts, that was week 1, Corksuckers 26-0, Empire Kickbacks week 3, 36-0, and of course, in Bunt and Grind 18-0.
Oh, wait, what does this says? It says still bunting in the bottom of the something.
Oh, no.
No, we've got much more shit to talk later. I don't know if you're
All right,
aware.
All right.
We'll let that be for now.
All right.
So
So
we're trying to get to 20.
just trying. We have to get to 20. Okay. Following that game, we've got Drop Stoppers putting up 10 points versus the Electric Kick Eels is 1.
Not a shutout.
Got one!
There you go.
Whoa.
And here's Kristen.
And here's Kristen.
Yeah, no shutout, which is awesome. And
I heard that was because of you.
that was because of me. And
Ooh,
it
get it,
turns out
girl.
I respond really well when people talk shit on me. That is bullshit talking shit on me. So all I need is someone to tell me I can't do something. Like you have 2 outs and you have runners on. Guess what? I'm going to get on. I'm going to get that RKI. And my runner got in. It was great. It was really a great defensive game for us. I mean, yeah, we had 10 runs against us, but that's our shortest spread for the season. And every game we've been getting, well, I think second week, Red Lion tricked us a little, but we've been typically getting shorter spreads each week. And if we take our offense from game 4, where we just really did what we needed to be doing, and our defense from last week, we're really psyched about going to the 6s, taking the 6s, or at least giving you guys a run for the money. It's going to be a great game. So really excited about it. Everyone played well. T and Adam have a great squad. They had some old visitors from years ago. Ross from Bagels was there and from out of town. And
Really?
it was a fun little game and gave it hell, tried our best. But yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
ready for the rank play.
Yeah, good job.
Kristen, do you guys have like an Eels dance that you do?
Oh, you come to our game of the week coming up. Yeah, you can see our...
Wait, I don't want to be...
I know. Well, we
just
might.
tease
There's
me.
rumors you might see how good Eels move.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kirsten.
way to get it, girl.
All right.
Yeah, tell her
Going
she
next one.
can. Tell her she can. She will. That's for sure.
That's not the first time I've seen that while reffing a game. Same thing has happened. You've been told you can't do it, and I was like, oh, I can't believe someone's saying that. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Slow. You stop. You strapped on that saddle. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
I got this. Whatever.
Everyone thinks Kristen is so nice, but she
Yeah, but I'll
doesn't
say,
do a
where's
fool.
that nice at? I don't.
All right.
All right. Running up at
The claws.
YSC 3, we've got Soda Jerks 4 versus Love Garden Squids 15.
Derek.
Derek.
Get your butt up here.
Hello.
Oh, the
happened?
jerks. That roster trouble's creeping
The
back
mic
in
is
here. You only
warm,
played with
baby.
9.
The mic is
happened?
warm. Ooh.
Yeah, they beat us.
Okay.
What can I say? The excuse of not having a team was definitely prevalent in this game. I think at 9, 10 o'clock that morning, I only had 7 people, so it was kind of a scramble. But we played with 9. I thought I was going to have 10, and then their first inning, they were kicking pretty deep, and then after that, they just started filling that hole that we had open on the rover spot, and that was pretty much game. We really didn't do anything on offense until the 9th inning. But, Love Garden, they're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a 1
Yep.
seed for a reason, right?
Well, I got 7 of those in the 5th, so if you just pretend like you play 8 innings and leave that middle one out, it would have only been
Yeah, I know, right?
7 to 4.
So, yeah, so it's the
It
silver
wasn't your
lining.
game of the week, so you're fine.
Right.
That big old donut.
I mean, I don't know why I can score against a superior
Why
team
you
like
can't?
Love Garden. And
You
then
can't score
just
against
get
Reboot,
goose
but
egg
you
by
can
guys.
score against Love
It's
Garden.
weird like that, yeah.
Obviously, Reboot's defense is much better.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They had our number from the get-go. There was nothing we could do about that. But, I mean, we knew going in we were going to be a 4 pretty much locked in, win or lose. So, on the grand scheme of things, the loss really didn't bother me. It just sucks not having all the people there
Yeah.
Yeah,
more than anything.
it happens.
Yeah, just make sure it don't happen in the playoffs.
Right?
Shot to the table. Shot to the table.
All right.
I need 2.
All right, so following your game, Derek, we got Kicking Assets 6 to Lawrence Shirt Factory's 25.
You think they sharpened their cleats before this game after getting pissed off from losing to Jazz House 2 weeks before?
Oh yeah, this was
That- yeah,
definitely
that
this
might
has
be a
got
hurt fuck,
this.
yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
this would be a hate fuck game, but it's
Well, yeah.
I
still
think they
not.
put 50. The fact they only allowed 25 Marisa, that's impressive, I will say.
Yeah, Marisa,
Was
first
there
batter,
any spit on
scored
that
right
one,
off
or
the
did they
bat.
just bend it
Yeah,
over?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Said,
spit
fuck it,
at
we're
all?
gonna take it to you. But
So, Kicking Assets scored first because Happy Shirt were lazy and they just let people run. I will say this: I've never seen a team so angry to win like Happy Shirt.
so angry to win.
Those guys are jerks.
Yeah, I think I still heard them complaining about the week before's game this week. So
You mean
yeah.
2 weeks ago? They couldn't
They-
get over.
weeks,
They
man.
couldn't get over it with
It's
the
like
rain
almost
out and
3
everything.
weeks
Come
now,
on,
yeah.
honey.
I did not hear any complaining about that. I heard complaining about other things,
Okay.
pitching especially. Words are free. Use them. If you don't like a pitch, just ask
Yeah.
for
Oh,
what you
no.
want instead of bitching and
I agree.
complaining. And
It's
taking
not like you
7
can't
pitches in a
ask for
row.
what you want over the plate, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh no.
All right, Marisa, what happened?
Yes, girl.
Hey,
So
Marisa.
to go into exactly what he was saying was, I want to go in and say that
we were having fun up until the shirts were being completely disrespectful and distasteful towards the refs. Like, we expected maybe a little bit of hate fuck towards us. No, they were awful, yelling at the refs for and we had no idea what was going on.
Did Bryson switch to happy shirt?
And it was so disrespectful. So all of the refs from Assets, we all want to say thank you so much for being out there. We felt super bad that you had to put up with any of that shit. Should have started ejected people. I don't know. But okay, so we were having fun up until then. But we were playing with 9 people, 2 girls in the outfield.
Oh, wow.
Get it? Yeah.
Playing even when Tristan showed up, I think you guys were 5-5.
Lady power,
so we're
having 2 in the
5-5,
outfield.
So
Get it?
there was always a girl in the outfield. I was
Yeah.
one of them, and I couldn't catch one ball, but I did make a play coming in on it. So, like once the wind died down, we kind of had to move people around, and everyone on the team was just so ready to go and ready to start a new position to just go ahead and try it. And I think it was the best we've ever played cohesively against this team. And maybe it's because shirts were just so hateful towards the refs that they were kind of like, being lazy when they were playing with us. I don't know, but it was fun. It was awesome. One of our guys showed up late in the game and then was able to kind of help us out. So, thank you again, refs.
Yeah. I think you guys should be proud of you. You scored 6 runs when they were out for blood. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this was definitely one of the highest scores that we've gotten on them in the last 2 years at least.
Yeah, no shutout.
And I was the first one to go. It was on 2, so I was first kicker. I made it to second. And then my other guy kicked me in, and I made it home. So it was just 2 kicks, and I was home. Our first run, not a shutout.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
So Marisa has bragging rights because Red Lion only scored 1 against Happy Shirt. Shirt Factory.
So is Happy Shirt this salty? Are we really trying to... What's going on with Happy Shirt?
I think
we need to talk about this for a second because we need to remember these are volunteer refs, and we're all over the age of 20. So if you're disrespecting people, we need to get the hell situation real quick. We need to get situated because this is ridiculous.
Here's one thing, Emberly, and I know these guys since 16 summers. I play with them.
Yeah,
And by the way, off the field, honestly, I'm being really honest with Emberly. They're really good guys. They really are.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I think maybe it's just the hangover effect for the fact they lost their first divisional game ever, and they still have the hangover effect in the 2 weeks in there. Now, is it a good excuse? It's not. You shouldn't yell at the refs.
Hell no.
Because you're right. They are volunteer refs.
Not only no, but hell no.
But maybe it's just a hangover effect for just being really, just really bitter about.
It's
having this record of 13 years, divisional record. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I had to tell Bryson the same thing because there's no thing of offending the refs when we're all over the age of 20 and this is an elementary schoolyard game.
Yeah.
So if you're insulting people's intelligence and stuff.
Yeah,
it's time to get ready for the next game and just
I know.
mentally prepare to kick some ass, not disrespect the refs. So.
Sticks and stones and kickballs may break your bones, but words will break your hearts.
Just shows you need to drink more, right? You need to drink more.
All right. So I think probably biggest upset from
Since
Sunday.
2 weeks ago?
Since 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's the best week I've
Following up, double upsets in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Red Lion 15, Jazz House 16.
What?
Ben, give us some information on this. I mean, this is
Benjamin.
huge.
It was a fantastic game. Jazz House played really well when we played them last year, and they played a similar game, just better. And it's pretty clear that year of experience has really pushed them along. Also, I see Rick coaching them a lot, really well. And they just seem to know what to do in pretty much every situation strategically.
I mean, the top of their lineup they really just wrecked you guys. They put up 12 runs in the third inning, and you guys were sitting at 6.
Yeah,
at that point in time. I mean, but
I was impressed with the way
you guys tried to trip away.
Yeah, we held them in the middle, and we were able to come back by putting together a couple runs here, a couple runs there, and we entered the ninth with a 3-run lead, I think. But I didn't really feel comfortable knowing what part of their lineup was coming up and how well they had done earlier in the game. And sure enough, they
was close to the front of the lineup. So.
They got one on and then just kicked one all the way to the fence. And Brent laid out for it but couldn't quite get to it right off his fingertips. So they got 2 right away. Then they were down 1. I think they had 1 out and basically loaded the bases. And yeah, after that it was kind of academic. They had one of their gals had a really nice kick to second just out of Ashley's reach, and that allowed 2 runs to score.
Wow.
So, but it was fantastic. After the somewhat contentious game last year that Cougar was a witness to because he was the head ref.
Yeah.
Both teams were really well behaved for the most part. There were a
That's
few
good.
close calls, but I don't think anybody kind of stretched it with the refs or anything like that. We seemed to get along really well. Everybody was really positive, and it was just hella fun. I can't wait to play him again.
A wise man told me once that the umps and the refs never call a game,
No.
matter what the call is and when. But
Yeah.
So I see Rick there. I'm going to go ahead and ask you before you walk up to the mic, baby. Like, oh my goodness, what is coming on right now? Like, not only happy shirt, but now we got Red Lion here. What's your guys' like mental point? What's going on? Are we?
Don't give anything
We're out
away.
for blood today. Are we out for blood for this year? Like,
My
what are we
kids
doing?
have just gotten really, really, really good, and they're incredible athletes. Ben, and you can back me up on this one. There were a couple of plays in that game which would have been like an ESPN highlight reel play,
Really
just
quick.
Oh man, I mean,
We'll
it's
try to
just
fit
like
that into the budget next year.
it's just they're a marvel to behold, and I finally got all the horses pulling the wagon the same direction, and so that's really helpful. But you guys were great. I mean, really. I mean, we put you up 12-6, I think, after 3 innings. Is that right?
Yeah, we don't usually battle back in those situations.
And then we were just stuck on 12. We just could not punch anything
They usually
across.
start shotgunning beers.
And
with
you
that
guys,
big of a
you
lead,
guys just
so.
kept kept chipping and chipping and chipping.
We got drunker as the game. It's that early game. We just needed to get some alcohol in our
Right? They
system.
just need to do a couple shotguns.
But
Just
but the kids, they never gave up. The attitude was there. They kept playing and playing and playing and playing, and it was really a fun game.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was
So,
fantastic.
kudos to Red Lion. I feel sorry for the guys in the twos who have to. Threes.
Threes.
My bad.
Oh,
tasty
a little
freeze,
twist at the
ladies.
end there.
Twist the knife a little bit.
No, not even.
Although,
that.
so this is what a class act Rick is. So he and I made that bet last week, and I owe him 36 beers and 12 mini bottles of Jameson. He brought a whole bunch of Natty Light and mini bottles of Jameson to the game to give to Lion after the game.
He brought water light. How nice of him.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, Rick, last year watching you guys, Max and I were talking, and we said, once these kids figure out how to play kickball, this team's going to be amazing. And I think they finally figured it out.
Ye fucking ha, for sure.
And the bet was that I said, let's just do import beer. Don't give me any Natty Light. And then Ben says, oh, we like Natty Light. And I'm like, okay.
Give me all Natty.
Okay, fine. But just bring us some Twisted Tea maybe for the girls, Heineken or Newcastle, something like that.
Get 'em some
and then I said
Trulies,
I
they'll
would
be
bring some
fine.
extra Jameson, little shots of Jameson to make the money all even out. So that's where and those little bottles of Jameson, and they only had 11, so I got 3 more bottles of Bullet Rye. You blinked and they were gone. That was like, wow. So
Irish whiskey
good job,
has
Red
a
Lion.
spot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
And not only is Rick, of course, a class act on the field, off the field, he opens up the Jazz House for us every
Ow.
Tuesday.
Ow.
Come on down, come listen to us, come yell at us, come talk
Reboot.
about your games, and not only that, but come enjoy some $2.50 anythings at the Jazz House. All right.
Deals
well,
on deals
following
on deals.
that, again, other upset, we've got River City Matadors 7.
Yes.
To co-hosts 5. What?
No.
Another
Yeah,
upset.
just
Another upset.
let
No,
it
he
let
didn't
it lie,
say
Katie.
that.
On
Let it
top
lie.
of other
On top
upsets.
of that, Katie.
Unless the words on top
No,
of confused
Katie.
you. On top of other upsets.
On top of that. Yeah.
You want to come talk, Katie? There's no notes, and I didn't ref the game.
Nah, he
Here's
was
Katie.
totally on reboot. Playing
So Tim, Matt, and myself were gone on a float trip this weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Somebody else pitched for Matt's, which I probably would say that's probably why they lost the game, because Tim's a pretty good pitcher. But in any case, I heard from Brian on Saturday evening, pretty late after I got back from the river, and said we played really well. It was a close game. It looked like that defense looked pretty even. There was a lot of runners left on Strathmore on base, and I think James said he saw a little bit at the end of the game, and apparently the Ghosts are a lot tighter now after a week. So maybe it just took Cosgrove and I to leave for that to happen.
Just left some sitting ducks on the pond, basically. So
Yeah, it's a
they
good-
had possibilities to score, but just sounds like they couldn't couldn't get him home.
It's a good result for the Ghosts here, 7-5. It's probably their best showing so far, probably. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, James, way to scout for your old team.
5 alive.
Well, I didn't put him up for bet. Sorry, we won. But he does have a reboot shirt on. That's all I know.
All right. After that, at Holcomb Wright, we've got Corksuckers putting 17 over Empire's 3.
Empire on the board.
Empire's
on the
board.
No shutout.
No triple shutouts for anybody.
Yeah.
Got some balls in the pocket.
Yeah.
And then, I've watched Corksuckers a couple of times, and when they are on, they're on.
I've actually got a couple of them in my firework tent. I've got Raymond from Corksuckers working the Bard's firework tent right now, and he said it was a darn good game. He's pretty excited to be in those threes, so we'll see what they got. Corksuckers.
Yeah, defensively, they've been awesome this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were on in the third. They scored 8 in the third, it looks like.
Yep.
Kicked around.
Awesome. I can't wait to watch more. All right. After that, we've got Black Stag 9 over Red Legs 2. Ooh.
I know those Black Stag people.
Ooh.
Come on up.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I know you, Simon.
Ooh.
Where's
Betsy,
the Stags at?
Riley, somebody come up here.
I don't have any notes.
The bar seats aren't that comfy.
So they're letting the score sheet do the talking.
I guess so.
Simon.
Still Red Legs. Their Nick was able to score in the first inning.
Yeah. Yay! Here he comes.
Fresh from Japan.
Can you spot Simon?
Fresh from Japan. Welcome back there,
He still
Simon.
smells like
Konnichiwa,
hentai.
bro.
He smells like what?
Oh, it doesn't reach him. Hold
Doesn't
on.
reach.
Give him a second. Bend down to
Is it too short? Yeah, but then
Oh, there he is.
after you raise it, everybody else is going to have to lower it.
So what's up?
So how'd your
Tell us
game
about
go?
your
That's
game.
what we're asking. We want to know how your game went.
Yeah, we played the Red Legs. They were a very good squad. I was ready to win. I'd been gone for like 3 weeks overseas. And
Okay, rub it in, but
yeah. Great trip. And
Wrong Asian country. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It was a good game. Like, everyone knows like Finley is very fired up to win, and as am I. So the best team won.
I thought everybody was really well behaved, actually. There was Ario got called out at home on a really close bang play where the ball basically hit his toe right before he touched the plate, and I think he thought he was safe, and I think he kicked the ball afterwards. That was pretty much. I think that was pretty much the only incident.
That's some understandable frustration there, but still,
I feel like the
hold it
Red
back.
Legs are a very good team, and like they'll do well in the twos.
Yeah, to my eye, they look like they're improved from last year, and there was they had a couple of overthrows that maybe stretched the score out a little bit here, but overall it was just Black Stag with Killer D, and Red Legs couldn't get on the board.
Simon, before you go, if you could just real quick scouting report on the Red Legs. If you could just pass on down to anybody.
It's because he's selfish. Jeez.
What did you do to win the game? Like, what was it you over Red Legs? The speed.
Maybe it was the speech. I don't know. So, honestly, like they have a good catcher, they have a good third baseman, good first baseman. So their triangle's really good. Every run that we scored was all place kicking. We had to kick up the middle, in between first and second, on the ground, in the outfield. It's how you beat any team. You just place kick.
Yeah.
Every good team you have to place kick. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah,
that's probably what's going to be.
Yeah,
All
there
right.
was some bunting in this game, but nobody.
I'll talk to you later about it. I'll tell you.
You don't want to give everybody's secrets away. There was some bunting in this game, but the catchers for both teams are really good. There were a lot of bunts not getting deep enough, and the catchers just throwing everybody out.
I know Ariel from Red Legs. That
And
bunch
here's
is
Commish.
insane.
So I came over and watched this game because I knew it would be a really good one. And if you had just came up middle of the game, you would have not known that the score was 9-2. You would have thought it was 1-1 or 2-2. The whole game looked like it was a back and forth game. Neither team showed that they were ahead or behind. So it was really fierce. I will say that Red Legs right field is basically every time you guys kicked, you went to right field, it seemed like. And Red Legs does rotate players a lot more than some of the other teams do. I think that Black Stag took advantage of that.
All right, at risk of making these too long. So Ben, you gave me that award for deepest kick, right?
Right.
Okay, so before the game, I told my team, I was like, hey guys, when I got back from Japan, Ben gave me this award. It's for the deepest kick of 2019. And I'm not joking. Sarah Riley thought the entire time that I said, I got the award for deepest dick 2019.
So you can hit more than 6 centimeters.
Yeah, so she thought that was in my pregame speech, was telling everyone that I got the deepest dick of 2019.
If that's not going to rally your
And
team
she, like,
around
Even
me,
the
what
Black
is?
Stagger reboot, because that is a reboot bag right there.
She did not say anything. She was just like, okay. Yeah.
Got it. Just roll
That's
with
a
that.
good pregame speech.
So
okay.
are you
Yeah,
Simon
I'll
Long
take that.
Dong now, or what should we call you?
So this is basically a modified form of this is a game of inches.
Are we playing inch game? Because this ain't fair.
Anyways, good, funny story.
Funny story.
All right.
Not blushing.
All right. Well, that was something.
At least we got a little
All right.
scattering report on those legs.
The inches you need are all
inches that
around
we
you.
need for those next games. So we got it.
Thank you, Simon, Riley, and Betsy. Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm never going to watch any given Sunday the same way again.
No, me neither. Me neither.
All righty.
Centimeters for next podcast. I know now. Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of deepest dick,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jayhawkers 2.
This is the puppy power doggy style anger bang of the week.
Anger banged Posh Wash 48.
Yeah, well, but it was
40.
there, Alexis. You want to talk about it?
They didn't like that big 0, did they? So they're like, we got to hit
No,
fuck.
no. Look, I mean,
Alexis, how'd you do it?
hats off to Jayhawkers right off the bat. Boom, they're getting. They're
Alexis,
getting
you want
2
like
runs
24
in.
RKIs?
Sean, if you're listening, what did I say? No shout out. Score in the first.
Get
How
it.
many RKIs you have? 24?
Let us know how you really feel.
Alexis?
No, I don't want to hear shit about how we were a bad team and about how we shouldn't have scored as many runs as we did. We didn't lay down a single bunt. We kicked away the whole time. We can't help it if the other team is making errors.
You have nothing to apologize for. You're fine.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, you totally do.
saying
False
sorry for
narrative.
the
Apologize, but I
no, I'm
won't.
serious. You don't have nothing
Are
to
you,
apologize for.
Yeah, don't apologize for an epic ass
I'm not
whooping.
going to.
No, but that's just a fucking hate fuck. That's
Like,
all
if
it
you
is.
didn't bunt, then you
hang on a
tried
second here.
everything.
You're saying
Well,
you
you still
beat the
get the
shit out of
award.
somebody and you feel attacked.
Go ahead, Alexis.
No, I mean, I don't have anything else to say. They're a great team. We went over to them after we kicked through our lineup 3 times in the first inning, and we're like, we're just playing our game. We're not trying to be assholes. And they said, don't. Keep playing your game. We want to get better. So we kept playing.
I'm sorry. You said three
Jayhawkers,
times?
I
Jayhawkers
like
prospect
that.
is
Three
definitely
times first
going on
inning?
the run for best attitude of all year.
You said 3
Yeah.
times first inning? Holy shit.
Well, I think that's
Wow.
gonna serve them well
I know.
in the games
I
to come
mean-
here.
Yeah, it definitely will.
It's not like they were purposely out stealthily trying to assassinate them. So, I mean, if that's the fairest we can play, then let's do it.
Hey, I always appreciated when I was in the bottom having those teams play like their normal games against us
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're not going to get any better when you're out there
If you
running
come
around
out-
with a beer in your hand and being stupid.
If you come out with a beer in your hand, I'm going to throat punch you. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say. So, play your best game.
Yep.
But don't
And-
bunt on me.
And I'm the same all for that, but still, this is a
Well,
lot
no,
of
it was-
kicks.
yeah, it was a lot of
scored.
runs,
A lot of
but it
runs
wasn't,
scored.
you know-
Alexis,
Kinda
I
hard
gotta
to
say, Puppies got eats. That's all you say. Puppies got eats.
Puppy's
Yeah.
got the biggest
They got
appetite
eats,
and the
so
most
there you
nap
go.
time.
They got
so-
to eat a whole bunch to get big before
Yeah,
they
yeah.
come
Here's a
into
stat.
rank
I've
play.
never seen a score sheet before where every person on the team scored at least 3 times.
I'm proud of that then.
Now,
Those-
somebody on here only scored 3.
let me tell you, somebody's so happy with their rankings right now, their stats. They're like, guys, I've got on 3 times.
Yeah, that's
now.
real
It might have all
padded.
been
Real
the same
padded
game,
on
but
who
I've gone
has
on 3
scored
times.
the most this year. All right. After the hate fuck game, we've got Sacred Sword 2
It's okay, Alexis.
versus Kansas Tree Care 16.
Well, hey.
You're a good person, Alexis. You're fine.
KTC no 20. I'll take
What a nice, modest win for
it.
Kansas
Right?
Tree Care.
I was wondering, I'm like, what did Alex do?
We'll just come
No
in, make
shutout
us win.
shit.
Only 16-2. Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Katie didn't get my.
I mean, and it took. Sword wasn't able to get a run on the board till the 6th inning, and then another in the 9th. But I mean, KTC played KTC ball, came out pretty much right there in the first few innings. And
By the way, I tried to call a shutout. I was wrong.
have you called many shutouts?
Yes,
this
I
year?
have twice.
Yeah, he got a
twice
couple.
in the first 2 weeks.
How
and I
many
got
times
right.
have you?
With as
called
many
a
as there have
shutout
been,
and
though,
wrong?
that's basically like a
deep.
50-50 shot.
50-50 shot, exactly. But ever since I've been incorrect, it's hard. We had shutout every week. By the
That's what she
way,
said.
the week before that, by the way, Jayhawk Crest, Sean called shutout. He's still mad, so sorry.
Yeah, he should be. I should have really bet money with him on that because I was totally on the money. If he had given me that 9-1 by saying they'd score in the first,
I know.
I could be a rich man there.
All right. Over at Lions East, we've got Woost 9 versus the 23rd Street Brewery 5.
Ooh.
So that's a good game. That's a good
a
game.
tight one.
I was right across from that, and I heard a
Tight,
lot of
girl.
stuff going on right there.
And
I
only
mean,
play with 9.
I watched
it's
most of
tied
this
up,
game. It was a great game. It
tied
went
up,
back and
up
forth.
into the
I
7th.
thought we were missing someone. That was Avery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Screamers, what, they played with 9 the whole
9
time?
playing, yeah.
And two of the people they picked up out of the stands that day.
Oh, yeah, that
They've
shortstop
never
was
played
wearing
kickball.
flats, and he
Yeah.
had a foul out, but I mean, he just
Yeah.
been picked up. And, yeah, they were tied, and then Woos just kind of put it away late.
It kind of went back and forth. Yeah, it was a good game to watch.
Yeah, it was up and down, and then
4 in the 8th
last
and
2
ninth.
innings, then it was
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Following that, Avery, that's your game. JDE 30?
34.
34, sorry, versus Misfits Toys 3.
And not Hate Fuck Kickball Award of the Week.
Not the hate fuck of the game.
Sorry,
of the week.
Avery.
I bet you probably thought you were
You
going to
missed
have
it
it,
by
but,
about 10 runs. Yeah.
but them puppies got heat.
That was got heat. That was got
Puppies
heat.
in heat.
That's all the official score is 34. I thought we only scored 30.
It's got 30 on here.
Yeah, why did it get put as 34?
I don't know. It's
You're
probably
welcome.
a typo.
Just take it.
We're all imperfect,
If
Avery.
we give you an extra 4, you take it.
That's what he said.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
30.
4
It
inches.
was 30.
I'm triple X for a reason.
I mean, it looks like almost everybody got to kick around a little bit. Looked like the far middle of your lineup wasn't able to. But
Yeah, Filer didn't score.
Filer didn't score.
Yeah, we had a girl, Abby, play her first game this year, and she scored 3 runs, and Filer was like, I haven't scored 3 runs all year. Oh, sorry. We also played some 3-girl outfield, so that was fun.
yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Okay.
Anything else interesting?
No. Kylie stopped the ball and kicked it up to herself, then threw it to first for an out. How about that?
What?
I got that on the notes there.
That's pretty nice. That's Keely, right?
Keely?
How athletic.
Keely?
Oh, yeah, that's our pitcher, Keely. She good. She played center field a bit.
Yeah. But you didn't see that? You didn't see that happen? Weren't paying attention?
I was drinking
It's
a lot.
the only note I got.
He was drinking a lot. Really, Avery? Really?
First
I'll
time.
bet. I mean, it was
First time.
louder than normal.
Turns out this alcohol stuff's good.
Oh, my.
Good
Yeah.
as shit.
Should have
I
drank
still
some
don't know what it
Trulies. You
is.
could have got hydrated and drunk same time.
We drink a lot of Trulies, but
Vodka limeade.
I had vodka limeade on Sunday. I get paid on Friday, so this Sunday.
Balling
30
on
pack
a
of
budget,
Trulies.
honey.
Look at Avery.
All right. Over at Lions West, 5 o'clock.
Talk about an upset.
Upset.
Oh!
Ow!
What did I say to you all?
I don't know. We weren't listening.
I was listening.
Austin Wags
Beginning
came up
of
to me
this-
before
at the
this game and he
beginning of
said,
this
giving you
year.
the Pete Rose guarantee.
Chalmers' 1
Rose guarantee.
versus
God.
Johnny's Bravo's 6.
Ew.
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 I'm just kidding.
Someone must have had money on this game, Emberly. Really?
I'm kind of not sorry. I'm just,
No,
I
you're
love upsets, but at the same time,
That
it
wasn't
happens-
the upset you were hoping for.
that wasn't the upset I was expecting. No,
You're
not
expecting-
I mean,
hoping
I
for.
was calling. I
I
was
love-
calling that my team could make it to the 2s, and it was going to have to go through Chalmers's.
Yeah.
That's what it took.
You were 3 runs against from getting this perfect.
Correct.
So-
Perfect. Yeah.
Chalmers
What-
almost in the
What
fourth.
did you do so right? How did you mentally prepare and know defensively what you were going to do to shut down this game?
Well, maybe Austin
You know,
talk
I'm
about
gonna leave it to the captain here to come up and talk
Ooh.
about
Well,
that.
he's a you're a captain
Positano.
too, so.
it. Hello,
What was the
Austin.
question?
How'd y'all do it?
So throughout the season, we've just been getting progressively better on defense, and my biggest concern going into the game was we've played pretty tight with big games. Free State, which a lot of people were at, was a 2-1 game, and our offense just was kind of struggling. Our defense gave up 2, and then we held them in the rest of the 8 innings. And then John Denver, which was a huge game for us. We gave up 5 errors in the outfield, and they scored 11 on us. So Tim and I had a big conversation about it this week, and we wanted to practice on Sunday. It was really hot, but we also wanted to loosen everybody up. So we had like an early practice at 3, and then we
went to Johnny's and had some blue collar lager right before the game, which I think just kind of like we sat there and we bullshitted for like an hour, and it just loosened everybody up, and we were giggling, and we showed up to the game at, it was a 5 o'clock game. We showed up at 4:50, and we went out there. We were loose. The lead runner scored on us, Bronco, and then we didn't give up anything the rest of the game. We shut them out for 8 innings again, and offensively we just kept grinding.
Yeah.
They're a really good team. They've been around for a long time. Yeah. Granted, they're missing some key players, but what you're going to get out of Chalmers is really, really good defense and like a very explosive offense at times, and we were able to check that offense and just get the runs when we needed to.
Yeah, that it was only 3-1 going into the bottom of the 8th, and then to put those 3 up as insurance, it had to be like
you put some push into your pushing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
5.
I was pretty stressed out the whole game. Something that's always been good about Johnny's is everyone steps up. Like nobody on our team has a big head or big ego. Our bottom of the order always comes through huge. Sarah Graves, who's here today, scored the run to tie the game, and she's like our 9th, 10th batter, and she's always trying to get on, and she scored a run, and then we scored another run to go up 2-1, and then from there our confidence was just fulfilled, and we didn't look back. So, and I did give the Pete Rose guarantee to Ben right before the game.
That's right.
Jesus.
Calling a shot.
Great win, Austin. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Same to you, Timothy. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Impressive.
All right, following up after that, we've got Rats 30, another high-scoring game, versus Late Fees 2.
Yeah.
No shutout again.
No shutout again. Only one shutout today, last Sunday. How about that?
No shutout. I don't see anybody from there, but we do have Carrie McCullough. She reffed that game. Maybe she would like to come down. Carrie, would you like to talk about this game? She's not fucking paying attention.
Carrie,
all right.
Johnny's. Well, she's really not paying attention.
Really not paying attention.
So
well, I mean,
now
Rats did what Rats did.
Yeah, top and bottom of their lineup just destroyed it.
They were just kicking around. They were running hard. We were sitting in the stands watching this game a little bit, celebrating a little bit after our game, and I mean that's just how it was. Just Rats were kicking around.
The top 5 in their lineup scored 17 runs in the first 4 innings.
Yeah, but I mean, every single time, like I thought Late Fees might have something going on. Just the next time around, it just got smothered out.
They've got pieces, man. They got to fill a couple
get them
gaps
all
here.
together.
Yeah.
They got to get them all together. All righty, our 7 p.m. game. D-Holes 19 versus Ladybirds 13.
Alex. I rep this game, but
Where
you
those
played the
holes at?
game.
There's a hole.
Locking in that 2 seed for like the 8,000th time in a row.
Pretty much.
Every year since I've been on the team.
Yep.
They're really fast still. Even without having Luke to spread their offense out a little bit, they can put runs up on the board. Obviously, I mean, we had our game plan was basically to come out and punch them in the hypothetical dick for everyone.
Well, yeah,
and
you
then,
did that right there.
And not stop podcast tonight.
And then not relent. I think we put 9 up in the first 2 innings, and we basically went through our lineup both innings, and then just sat back on our defense. And when they got close, we went back to our game plan and put more runs up. So they're a solid team. They're going to tear apart the 4s.
Yeah, offensively, we've been off this year, and we have several injuries that we've got to figure out who to move into those places, and we're still kind of like trying to figure that out because it's some major players that are out this year. So
yeah,
it's hurt us, but it's our team, so we lost. We take it.
We had fun. It was a tremendous game to just like if you were a fan of kickball. Like watching this game would have been a lot of fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Real nice back and
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing you were playing at the one place where no other teams would be around except for the Rats.
It fucking sucked. We eventually got Isaac came out and was like watching after he got done with watching the Geezers game or whatever. So.
Those 7 o'clock games at Hobbs can be fun because you get to ref the game of the week, but they're also kind of demoralizing when you're playing for an hour and there's nobody else around.
Yeah. There was a point in time where like the music wasn't on at all and there was nobody in the stands either. It's like, wow, this is just awkward.
Kickball in a ghost town.
Yeah.
At least you had the
Like,
crickets
everybody's
there to
all
cheer you
zoned
on.
in and just waiting for the pitch and the kick, and it's just like, I wonder if this is what like major league players feel like. Just everything just disappears into a buzz in the back.
Can you
the
cut
background.
that tension with a knife right there? That was
Yeah.
all you had? At least you had the crickets in the background. They
And
cheered
then,
you on
and then
for
it's a
little
bunch of
bit.
cursing and yelling at each other. So
Yeah. Well, you do
Yeah.
have Bickle on your team, so I don't know.
No, he's not.
No,
he's not.
No, he's on Shirt Factory.
No.
Just kidding.
No, my son did, I think, enough cursing for,
Everybody.
everyone. Yeah.
No, Max and Grant, they were
No,
fine.
not Max.
No, Grant was fine too. He
Okay,
cursed.
well, that's just
No,
one.
he
Just
cursed. I
one.
grew up with- he's
Did you
fine.
hear that, Sydney? Grant was fine.
He was fine, Sid. Yeah, Grant was fine.
Lots of fun, lots of good
Yeah.
plays by everybody on both teams. Lots of offense for anybody who was able to watch. Like I said, they're going to tear apart the fours. I don't think there's anybody in the fours that are going to be close to them, even Free State.
Oh.
Really?
Well, you say that.
All right.
We'll get there.
Ah,
I think
We'll talk about that here in a bit.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
got some words for that one.
in the final analysis, you might be right, but
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, so.
I agree, Alex. Totally agree.
Alex,
with you.
stay there because this is the next game. Alex.
All right, obviously, next game following that, we were watching it. Game of the week. Asteroid Head puts up 10 over Nick Lerner's Patrick Mahomes 3.
So I left this game
Cougar.
early, but
Yeah.
I just got to say Cougar before you talk about it.
Sure.
Sure. I think it was your first at bat. Hobber was coaching third. I said to him, "Here comes
Why?
Hobber.
Hobber sucks."
He's gonna kick the ball, yell at himself, and get on." And that's exactly what you fucking
That is
did.
how versatile Cougar is. All three at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, this game, I'm not going to lie, it was a boring game. Of all the game of the week this season, it was probably the most boring.
I don't
Even
agree with
like
you.
the,
But there's no standout play
the
that
big
happened.
old
It was
donut we
just-
got
it
during
was just
the
like,
reboot.
you
Game
know,
of
I'm not
Thrones.
going to lie to you. Even though I was part of the game, looking back, I was like, God, it's kind of boring. It's like,
Even like the big old donut that happened during one of the game of the weeks, we had a shutout during one of the game of the
Yeah, I
weeks.
know.
And you still
No,
think
this was
yours
still more
is the
boring.
most boring?
Yes. At least you had more stand-up plays for you guys there, Emberley's. Like, it was boring.
I enjoyed it.
It's not boring.
I thought it was
I'm
fun.
glad you enjoyed it.
Other
but-
than the Jello shots, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Were
They're
those
not- the Jello
Go-Gurts
shots were
being
delicious.
thrown over the fence?
What?
Go-Gurts. Yeah, we had Go-Gurts.
Go-Gurts?
I don't even thought
My
Go-Gurts.
nose.
Those
The
are
Jell-O
icy
shots
pops or
were
whatever.
I specifically asked for Yo Play.
Yo, play.
Was there alcohol in the tubes?
I don't know if they were,
Yeah.
man.
The Jello shots were good. You guys did a great job of throwing them.
2 weeks ago.
You threw your fingers up for Dana. That was classy.
Thank
People
you.
didn't know that,
Thank
though.
you. Thank you. I did
But
do
now
that.
we know it.
Yep.
Now everybody
My
knows.
second at bat, what I did was before the kick is that I put my finger behind the phone play, but number 10 for his number, and I pointed to the sky, you know, and I got on base, and when I did get on base, I pointed to the sky again for Dana. So yeah,
That's a little bold of Dana. With soccer number, I'd put him more as a
he chose it.
5 or 6. I don't know about 10, but
He
he's
chose
pretty
it.
good.
He chose it. So yeah.
All right.
So the game itself, I'm not gonna lie. You know, Asteroid Head, they placed the kick really well.
Yeah.
Great kickers there, and Pat Watkins,
kicking.
Cliff Thrasher, and Nick. I forgot his last name. Sorry.
They
did
know
well.
how to kick. Yeah.
They know how to kick. Yeah, those three especially.
Yeah, it's not
Other
knowing how
guys
to kick;
do
it's
well.
knowing where to kick.
No,
They have
that's
Yeah.
what
they have
know-
the placement kicking now.
They do. Yeah,
they know
absolutely.
how to kick, where to kick, and when to bunt.
Absolutely. And we put our outfielders deep, and they just found the gaps in between.
Yeah.
So I didn't want any of them to get their asses burned. Thankfully, they didn't.
Yeah.
And they just placed it well. And with our team, I'm glad we didn't get shut out, thankfully. But
Yeah.
as usual, our offense, we just struggle to score, period. More than half our team is new. First game under the lights, so they did okay there. I did only yelled at twice.
Oh.
I once yelled at our left fielder Jeff Stoll for overthrowing Kobe as the pitcher. I yelled at him from the dugout.
You
And then
seemed mostly under control.
I was, and I yelled from the third base to the line as the third base coach, the first base dugout. It's like, hey, get someone as first base coach.
you did.
And
I
no
heard
one did it for 10 seconds.
Cougar on
So,
control. I will
yeah.
take it only
So.
dos yelles. We will take it.
So,
The game of the week.
yeah.
We will
so
take
Asteroid,
it.
Thank you. Asteroid Head, they deserve the win. So
Yeah.
it was more competitive. First game under 10 digits, double digits as far as losing and merging. So I'll take it.
Way to hold it in, Cougs. Way to hold it in. We're
Yeah.
proud of you.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right, well, that concludes our Week 5 review. And this podcast is fueled by $2.50 anythings down at the Jazz House.
Ow, ow.
926 and a half mass. Come
Somebody
and join us.
bring me a refill.
Talk about your game.
If you ain't here,
Come
why
get
aren't
Ben a
ya?
refill. Anybody? Bueller, Ben needs a refill.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't. If
do
one of my
not
Red
need
Line
a
teammates was here, they gave me a refill,
I
but they
think
might
she
be
is
scared to walk
stocked,
in after
ladies and
last week.
gents. We're stocked.
All right, so now we're going to walk up. We're going to follow through up. So throughout these weeks, we've all been giving, our picks throughout this season. And Cougar, you've got the results for that, right?
I do. So let's go to the Week 5 standings real quick. All right. So last week, Tim, you went 2-1. So overall, you're 10-5.
Woo woo!
Ben, you went 2-1. Overall, you're 12-3. You're in the lead.
Scorching.
Myself, I was the one that went below 100, 1-2. I went 9-6. Guess you're getting better. 2-1. You're now 7-8. So now for the for divisional play, how did you all do? Well, I will tell you. Okay, Ben.
I will tell you.
You had a total of 16 picks right.
That sounds like about where I came out last year.
That's not so great. No. Tim,
A for effort.
you also only had 16 of those picks right in divisional play.
Yeah,
So
all
you're
right.
both tied for last place.
Pick brothers.
Stacy, you had 19.
What?
Go,
Yeah.
girlfriend. Still not the best.
And somehow in first place, I don't know how the fuck I am. I'm in the lead with 20 picks right. I don't know why.
I think it's big.
I don't know why
Pure
either.
luck.
I think it might have something to do with the fact that you're calculating the standings.
I have my abacus ready. The abacus was correct, okay?
How about our guests? How did our guests do? Do we have?
No, that's Stacy.
That's me.
Coog had his eyes on the prize.
Yeah,
That's Stacy. Yeah, she had
Sorry,
19.
Stacey.
So
We're running guests for the
Well,
week.
Stacy,
but
she's
just,
Stacy,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's why she's here this week to make the rank play predictions, which we're about
It's going
to
to be
go
better
through.
this time. I
So,
promise.
We'll fix it.
yeah.
We'll learn.
You know why you're winning? Because Diana's not here anymore. That's why I said you're winning because Diana's not around.
That's true.
Hey,
That's
She always
okay,
does.
this was my first time, so just,
You're
next
being
year,
these two.
I promise I'll kick Cougar's ass.
All right,
Please do.
Game.
Do. Please
You're being
do.
these two, so you're fine. You don't have to apologize. for
Nah,
it.
get them all.
So,
No, second place is no bueno. I want first.
okay,
yeah.
so,
Second place is the first loser, Cougar.
so that's true.
You're right.
So
I'm right.
let's go through the rank play predictions. Ladies first. Go, Stacy.
So, like, who
Yeah,
is,
in
So
rank
we're gonna-
pool,
yeah.
So, who I think is going to be
I'll
first?
tell
Who's
you
going
if
to
I
come first
disagree.
through 6? Yes.
KTC.
Do we start at 6 or 1?
Are we starting from bottom or
Start
top?
from the bottom. Start with the bottom.
Starting at bottom? Oh.
Okay. So
Okay.
here's always the bottom.
Always bottom.
Like I said,
We always
first
start
time.
at the
We're all
bottom.
the-
I like
it's all
building
the
to the
boys.
top.
Thomas says you always start at the
Oh
feet.
my gosh.
Boot
Okay,
bucket.
go
so
deep.
first I have the Rockets,
Yep.
Late Fees, Mahomies,
Okay.
Eels, Empire, and Jayhawkers.
Okay.
Do we have
Do we
any?
keep going with the her, or we go down the line?
Or
to
do we have
sixes?
any,
How do we do
I'll go
this?
next. I'll go next.
All right, go ahead, Tim.
For my sixth pool, I've got Reading Rockets 1.
Yeah.
I believe in Patrick Mahomes number 2.
Oh.
Um,
Different from you.
but it looks like I've got 3 is actually my Empire Kicks Back.
3?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
4 Late Fees, 5 CrossFit, and 6 Electric Kick Heels.
No
Uh-oh,
respect for the
Kristen.
Eels.
Kristen's got a dartboard to throw at Tim's
I
face.
saw a bullshit shaker in the.
That's right. Yeah, Tim is
I'll
just
be yelling at you every time
She
you get
already
there on
said,
first.
"Tell her you can't." Tell her you
Tim's
can't.
throwing the
She's got
gauntlet
a
down
win
so you
from
can
the
pick it up
score.
and hit him in the nuts with it.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, so.
Hell straight.
Oh, we
Amberly,
know
do
it.
you want to pick
Damn
him?
No,
Skippy.
you want me to go? Okay, I'll go. I don't know why, but I'll go pick my team going first place in the sixes.
Yeah. All right.
Wah, wah,
I know.
Fuck you, Cougar.
I know.
Seriously.
Now it's going to be a Cougar curse.
No,
That's what
Cougs.
happened. Yeah, okay.
No.
Number 2 will be Reading Rockets. Number 3 will be Liberty Hall Late Fees. Number 4 will be Electric Kick Heels. Number 5, Empire Kicks Back. And number 6, sorry newbies, Jayhawker CrossFit.
Yeah.
You finally picked your team. I love it.
Amberly, do you
May
want
not
to
be a
pick?
good idea. I don't
No.
know. We'll see.
I am actually really close to my girl on the right here. I read exactly for her. I'm sorry, Cougs. I know you want to be first, but honestly, in that Reading Rockets,
Not always. Not always be first.
I know not always first.
Not always.
But like
I'm
I
just
said,
glad he picked his team.
I'm surprised too.
I know. It's awesome.
I'm having a little trouble here because in watching the Rockets and Mahomes, I feel
see,
like
that was where I was. I read that game.
yeah,
So it's
I feel like the Mahomies are playing more earnestly, whereas I think the Rockets were kind of just chilling out for a
But you
while,
see,
waiting for the second half of the
That's-
season.
We're now in the big leagues. So
Yeah.
who knows? They could have just been chilling this whole time, and now they're like,
Yeah. Counterpoint, though,
Claws out.
I have a hard time picking against the Mahomies when Cougar actually picks his own team.
right?
Right.
Yeah, this
Because
is
you want to
true.
be like with him, but when he
Yeah. Well, I guess I have to beat the leader if I'm going to advance here. I'll take Rockets first.
Thank you.
Mahomies second. Late fees third. Then the Eels. Then CrossFit. Then Empire.
Oh,
Basically,
so you're
the way they're
doing-
listed here in reverse order.
So you're switching Empire and CrossFit.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
CrossFit to win a game against
Okay.
Empire.
Hey.
Yeah.
Give it-
Do
give
we
it to
take,
him.
Does,
Give it to
does
him,
anybody
Benjamin.
not win in this? Or, I mean,
Yeah, based on
Empire's
results
not
to date, I think Empire and CrossFit, whichever one
That's
loses
gonna be
that
the neck and neck
matchup
game.
We'll lose.
is in
We'll go
danger
over.
of going over. But
We'll go
really, I
over,
mean,
yeah.
any given day, any one of these teams can beat each other. CrossFit gave
Yeah.
Swords some trouble for most
But
of the
those are
game.
that's
I mean,
honestly those two teams I want to see. I want to see Empire and I want to see CrossFit. I want to see what both of those two have to deliver and what they're going to do in that pressure point.
I just
So-
want to see this whole division be a fucking
right?
bloodbath.
Let's just go all wash that. I want a bloodbath here in the sixes, y'all.
any undefeated teams?
I'm hoping my team. I don't know. I'm hoping.
We've had enough
no.
of you now.
I am not calling one undefeated team. Not one.
I don't
Not
know. We'll
one.
see.
I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
I have no idea.
Not one is going undefeated.
I think Rockets has a chance, but I wouldn't.
I think the Rockets have
wouldn't
a
call it
chance.
that
I
way.
think the Rockets have a really good chance. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, no, no.
Pick them for first. And
Yeah.
they're-
I think Rockets have a really good chance.
At 2-1 odds, I'd take Mahomes or Rockets.
All right.
No.
All right. Let's go
All
to
right.
ranked pool 5. All right, ranked pool 5. All right. Ladies, again first. You go first there, Stacey.
Okay, so
5.
first I have Button Grind,
Really? Okay.
Asteroid Head, Kicking Assets, 23rd Street,
Oh.
Ghosts, and Misfits.
Whoa.
Now, I have a 3-way tie. I know we can't have a tie, but
And
I think
especially
there's going to be a
3-ways.
tie. I know.
I like
You said,
3
like,
ways,
the-
but no
the-
3-way
the bottom-
ties.
the bottom
I feel
half
like it's
of
going
that
to be
is
like
like
a tie,
all like 2
but it's
threes.
going to come down to runs allowed.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think Ghosts, Kicking Assets, and 23rd are going to be tied in the middle there, but you know.
If you get that right, we'll give you bonus point.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Write that down, Cougar.
We'll take
Okay,
it.
bonus point. Okay. Got it.
I just don't.
Anything, Amberly?
I just don't know about. I would honestly switch Astro Head and Brenton Guy.
We played
because
Grind, and they are like.
I know, but Astro Head they can show up when they want to show up. And
No,
honestly,
this is
now
true.
that we're
This is
in
true.
play,
This is true.
I would honestly, other than the Button Grind and Astro Head, I would switch them for her. I'm going to go Astro Head first because that team, when they want to play and it's not, I don't know, 12 innings in,
You're right.
they'll go for it.
You're right, Amberly.
I don't know though. I feel like we've said this a lot about
It depends on
Asteroid
the
Head.
day.
Yeah.
And
Astro
then
Head
like,
said
they'll
a
do
lot.
one thing really good, and
Yeah.
And then the next week they go.
Right? So I just, I
Excuse
guess
yourself,
they're
Peter.
on or off
Thanks,
Sunday.
Sue.
I'll find out.
Yeah, Button Grind has been consistent. They've kept their runs pretty low, runs allowed pretty low. So
Ben's favorite team.
We'll just see what team shows up to Asteroid Head the first.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I would just, that's the only thing I would switch with her. I agree with my girl right here to my right, but I'm going
All
to
right.
switch Asteroid Head and Button Grind.
Well, I've just got wildly different. On
Of
on
course
some
you
of
do,
this.
Timberland.
But
this
I mean,
pool
I'm with you on Stacey. Is that there's going to be some like really close games, but I think
Yeah.
it's going to be on the lower side of this, which is
gonna
going to
be
really
tight like a tiger.
mix up the bottom half of this. But I've got Ghosts at 1, Asteroid Head 2, Kicking Assets 3, 4 Button Grind, 5 23rd Street, and 6 Misfit Toys.
Okay.
Okay.
we had one the
Okay,
same.
this
Misfit
number 5. This is one I had the most trouble with. So this one,
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue. All right, number 1, just because of the respect of the 2-time Dynamite Plate, less awesome bracket champions, Marisa. I'm gonna give you guys the ones to win the 5s. Well, there's no
God damn then, never
Here's the
mind.
thing. For all you people out there's no such thing
There is.
as the
There
curse.
is.
Then we'll just say
Shut up.
just kidding
Cougars
and
McCurses.
continue on.
If Nick
Well,
Lerner
no,
pros a
it's not gonna be
sponsorship,
a
we're
curse.
changing your team name.
If her team, yeah, we'll see.
They won the past few times last year as well. They won.
Yeah, but how many
5.
of those times did you pick them to win?
I don't remember. I won to pick them. Did I pick them? I
As
don't
many
remember.
times as he's picked his own team to win.
Right.
Very true. That's very true.
Right. One time.
She's right. She's right. Okay.
All right, go
so,
for it, yeah.
All right. So 1 Kicking Assets, 2 I have Ghosts, 3 I have Button Grind, 4 Misfit Toys, 5 as Asteroid by Live by Kombucha, and 6 as 23rd Street Brewery. Back to you, Emberly, by Asteroid Head. I think they're going to scooch the pooch in the 5s.
Screw the pooch, or are we going to scooch the pooch?
Screw.
Because I can do the boot scooch and boogie, but I think they're going to screw pooch and boogie.
I don't know what pooch scooching is. I like where your head's at for the top there. I agree. This rank pool 5, it seems like the biggest cluster. I have no
This is a
clue.
cluster 5.
Yeah,
I have no
clue.
idea.
I'll go with.
Clusterfuck as the Lawrence roundabouts. That's all I'm going to say.
My reasoning is pretty similar, though. I'll go with kicking assets because they were the highest ranked team before the season started.
Yeah.
Then I'll take Bunt and Grind, then Misfit Toys, then Ghosts, then Asteroid Head, then 23rd Street.
Whoa.
Just
All
rank
the
pool.
way down there?
No, I have recorded. I've recorded.
Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath in there.
All right, rank pool 4, Stacey.
Ooh,
Okay,
fabulous
so-
force.
Not surprisingly, Ladybird, because I always pick my team.
Yep, honestly.
So Ladybird, Free State, Drop Stoppers, the Woost, Soda Jerks, which I also have the Woost and Jerks tying, and so, but like runs allowed,
She doesn't like
and
winners.
Sacred Sword.
Okay.
Last.
For the lady aspect, I agree entirely. I remember playing Muddy on Muddy's team, playing the Harpies, the Ladybird Harpies, and that was a damn good game, even for the Muddy Waters team. So that 1 and 2 between Free State Growlers, I just actually ref their last game. God damn, that's going to be a tight 1 and 2. I can't call 1 and 2 in that seed, honestly, between the Growlers and the Harpies, but that's the game I'm going to be looking out for. So, but I'm going to go Growlers first over Harpies. I love you to my right, but I'm going to put my Free State Growlers first because the way they played last week, I'm going to give it to them.
Yeah.
Them 1, Harpies 2.
Did you just clap for that, Sam? Coming down to kick your ass.
Sam getting called out.
That's funny.
Triple X right there.
Yeah. Summer Stacy ain't nothing to fuck with.
All right. For my
I
rank
got
4.
you, baby Sam. I'll cover you, baby boo.
All right, go ahead, Tim.
My rank 4, I mean, I got to give credit where credit's due. They kind of got a short end on this. Free State as 1, Ladybird 2, Soda Jerks 3, Woost 4, 5 Sacred Sword, and 6 Drop Stoppers.
The only time I will agree with Tim.
Yeah.
You're crazy. Again, I already called you crazy.
Wait,
The only time I will agree with Tim. There it is.
All right. I'll go next. You know what? I know they struggled in the ranked pool play, and especially it's the loss against Corksuckers, but I'm giving them nod. I'm going to give your Ladybird Harpies, Stacy, as number 1. Free State Growlers 2.
Bad day that day.
Free State Growlers 2.
Cougar.
Soda Jerks 3. Drop Stoppers 4. Woos 5. And Sacred Sword 6. Why have Woos 5? They struggle to score runs this year.
You
Have you
have
noticed the score line?
no
They
idea what you're doing in that
score
seed.
runs in additional play.
Yeah.
I think that's a concern. I think
Maybe,
that's why we got
they're
to
going to come
fun.
together and
You're
rank,
playing
man.
these teams.
This one
I
looks-
know, but
This
still.
is
Have you watched any of this
Those runs
pool
scored,
play at all?
You have to take that into account.
I agree. I think they're going to struggle, Woos.
If you can't score, you can't win.
No, I agree.
This one looks a little
But
more
you got
clear,
that
but
defense.
it's.
Nobody's scoring.
I think it's really interesting. You guys have Drop
No, you
Stoppers
can
so
still
low.
score
Who
with your
out of these
defense
6
is
teams, who has the best victory?
Honestly,
Drop Stoppers.
That's right,
Drop
against a
Stoppers.
1 seed.
Because
Yeah, it's Drop
Jazz House
Stoppers.
was without their girls for graduation weekend.
Right.
But that's not an excuse. Whatever.
And then
right.
Free State has the 2nd best victory against Johnny's, who's
Yes.
a 2
True.
seed.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So, at the same time, Drop
good
Stoppers
point.
has trouble losing games that they're supposed to lose. So that's 2 things in their
but
favor.
they also have trouble putting up scores when they really need it.
That's-
So that's
yeah.
that's my only thing. Defense wins games.
Right.
Offense does too. But I'm saying if you can hold the score, you can hold the score.
I thought inches wins games.
Well, I guess I got to
Here we
ask
go,
Simon
man.
about that
God
one.
damn it.
Simon, how many inches win you a game? I
The
forgot.
deepest of inches.
I don't know.
Let me ask Tom. Tom, how many inches can win you a game?
Thomas said 16 around.
24. So we need 24 inches to win you a game.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Taylor's team always surprises in the second half of the season, and I just like. you know.
Yeah, I'm just basing mine on strength of victory, but I'll take Free State first, Drop Stopper second, Ladybird third, Soda Jerks fourth, Sword, then actually no, flip that. Soda Jerks fourth, Woost fifth, Sword sixth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the outlier here, and I'm gonna say that this is maybe the first possibility of maybe a team going 5-0 in rank, and I'm saying that with Free State. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's the first possibility.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I think there's decent over chance here too for Sword, just based on what's gone on the past couple of years.
Yeah.
They're a pool above anywhere they've been the past
But
couple of
Sword's
years.
a 4. I'm like, oh, I fear for them. They're not a 4. Sword's not a 4. It's because they somehow beat the Ghosts. No, I don't know.
Right? You can't sneak them on a ghost, but yet they won.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I mean, shit has happened this year. I mean,
Shit has happened.
Yes, it has.
This is going to make this
Yes, it has.
this crossover podcast where we talk about relegation really interesting because this is not the year to have supported it.
No.
'Cause the entire
No.
middle of the
Oh, yeah,
bracket's
it's so
fucked.
muddled. So muddled.
Cougar, why don't you do rank pool 3 first since you're in
Nope.
the lead?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go rank pool
Welcome
3.
to fucked pool rank 3.
AKA the Tasty Threes. Going
God
to
damn
Emberly. The Tasty Threes going to Emberly.
Tasty fucking threes.
Yeah, what she said. Okay. Red Lion, I'll have 1.
Yep.
Number 2, I have Chalmers. And then 3, I have Poshwash. 4 is Reboot.
God damn, Cougs.
5, Rats. 6, Corksuckers. It's going to be tough.
You've got to be fucking shitting me.
That's just-
If you can eat me up and shit me out,
This
you
isn't
got to
a-
be doing it right fucking here,
This
Cougs.
isn't the danger zone. I mean, this is the fuck zone. I mean, this fucking
This
pool
is
is
goddamn
absolutely crazy.
fucking bullshit.
This is a boot fuck zone.
Come on, buds. Continue on with your wrong ass fucking
If you need
choosing.
bulletin board between Emberly, go ahead. Just play this back on the podcast. Do
Right,
it.
All right,
goddamn
Emberly, it's
here.
your
I'm
turn.
gonna
Do
put
it.
it right
Do
here.
it.
Do
Lay
it.
it on us.
Yeah, Cougar, just be like, don't be a boot fucker. Fuck that boot.
Well, speaking of boots, I'm going to boot my foot up your ass because there's no goddamn way that we play geezers that close of a goddamn game and you're putting us that far in your third place.
She's
like your
definitely
third.
You know
not
why?
gonna
Because
like
look at the
my
other teams.
prediction.
Red Lion. Look at Chalmers and Poshwash.
I made that. Did you see the game of the week, or do I
did
have to
play parts
replay
of
that
it.
for you?
You're right. You're right.
I don't have an ESPN replay, but I do have that whole game on Facebook Live.
who's next?
What was the score, Sam?
I'm pretty sure we still want Emberly's picks.
Do
They're
hey
completely opposite of Cougars. That's all I gotta say.
hey Tim, why don't you read yours?
What do you think?
All right, my rank pool, my picks for fucked rank pool
I'll let
3.
Tim go first.
Red Lion 1, Reboot 2,
Thank you.
Perez's 3,
Somewhat reasonable. Tim
Rats
here.
4, which is probably gonna bite me in the ass because never bet against the Rats.
Never sleep on
Poshwash
Rats. Never sleep on
5
Rats.
and
Thank you.
Corksucker in a close 6. I mean, this I don't fucking know, man. This could be
This is
3
tough.
twos
This is
all around
tough.
in one team that goes
It's
4
really
and 1.
tough,
I mean,
yeah.
this is if
Fucking
you've got the chance to
shenanigans.
watch one of any of these games,
Yeah.
get to them because they're gonna be awesome.
I love all these teams too. This is going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Because your team's in it, Ben. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No, I mean outside of my team.
Honestly, I'm going to say Ben and I mean, with Reboot and Red Lion in this is going to be the most interesting 3 that I've seen in a while. But it's hard because we both play some hard-ass teams. With us playing Geezers, you playing Jazz House. I mean, I couldn't really rank us 1 and 2 at this point.
Yeah.
We were both playing at the same times, but at the same time here, like I said, I'm going to put Reboot 1. Just not because of
Go
the
for it.
cockiness
Go
in my
for
own
it.
team.
You should.
But the ability of
You-
us
you
showing
should-
that we could play a 2-team.
You should
and
always pick
kick
your
some-
damn team.
No, sorry, but
Always.
even Tim, even in that charity game, I gave you a good damn run for your money. So, like I said, those thirsty 3s. So I'm going to put Reboot 1.
Tasty threes, thirsty threes, the same.
Well, I was going to say Tasty 2s, but Bryson's in that one, so I'm not going to say Tasty. I wouldn't want to be in the 2s
Wow.
with him. Ain't Tasty
Wow.
no more. But in the
Where's
thirsty
Bryce
3s.
right now? Where is he?
But I'm just saying, we got to give credit where credit's due. And the Chalmerses, we have them that far ranked up. I'm going to say Reboot
Respect.
1,
Pass respect.
Red Lion 2, maybe Rats 3, Poshwash 4, Chalmers 5, Corksuckers.
Chalmers 5. Wow. Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I went there. You should.
You should. Sam, I think you said out of fear, not because of
Nah, dude, because he's my third baseman who's
Nah,
going
I
to
think
hold
he-
down that bunt line, so you should just listen to
I
him,
think he
period.
Do you want to go,
Did
Stacey?
you okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
Go,
So
girl.
I have Red Lion 1. As long as is somebody coaching your team besides you?
Right. Is it Brent?
Does anybody
Because
coach their team?
We got Brent doing
Chris
it.
comes to some of the games, but he's also working a lot of Sundays because of the soccer.
Fucking ass be
Todd or
there,
Brent?
and then you guys will be 1. Yeah, or make Todd coach.
Yeah,
So
I
then
vote Todd.
Yeah, I totally vote Todd. Even over Chris.
So it's 1?
So Red Lion 1, Rats 2.
Okay.
And Poshwash 3.
This is the fuck
And
pool
I
number
have,
3.
Again, I have you and Rats tying.
This is the disgusting
gonna
hot
come
pool
down
you
to,
don't
like,
get
runs
in.
allowed.
What?
4's Chalmers's.
Reboot, I need another drink.
5 Reboot and Corksucker 6.
So this division seems fucked because I'm pretty sure every single team in this division, except maybe Corksuckers, and I only know because I hadn't asked them, thinks that they should be in the 2s or better.
I bet Chalmers
Well,
just
when
think they should
almost
be in the
every
2s,
single one of
but-
those teams actually play for a 2 seed,
Right.
yeah, it kind of fucking hurts.
So without disrespecting myself or Emberly, I'm going to call this the misplaced overconfidence division.
It's not even confidence. There's two different words, confidence and common sense. They both start with a C, kids.
So I hate to piggyback all of you guys, but I can't. My problem is, and I know Reboot and Rats have gotten a lot better, but I can't remember the last time I lost to any of these teams. So I have to pick us first. Based on what I've seen this year,
I feel like you should think your team is going to be the best fucking team
Yeah.
ever.
Right? Other than
Always.
Cougs, other than Cougar, I'm pretty confident in my teams.
I pick my team to be in the 1s every fucking year.
Thank you.
yeah. I'll go Red Lion
Tim.
first, Reboot second. I think that's
you.
going to be a really good game.
Fine-a-fucking-ly.
I'll take Rats third based on their strength of finish last year. Chalmers is fourth, only because I find it hard to believe they fall further than that. Then Poshwash, then Corksuckers. And all I got to say is whoever winds up in the first and second spots in this division, number 4 and number 5 seed, you better watch out. That's going to be a tough game in the quarterfinals.
Either way, Ben, we're going to be shotgunning some beers either way. Red
Yeah,
Lion and
that's
Reboot.
right.
We're going to be doing it, so.
All right, let's go to rank pool 2.
On to the next.
Rank pool 2. Stacy?
Okay, so Shirt Factory.
Yep.
Yeah. D-Holes, because they beat us.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Red Legs. Gozers. Geezers. Whatever. I think Gozers.
Put 'em at bottom.
So much better. Matadors. And then Johnny's. Sorry, Tim.
Womp womp.
Emberly, care to rebut?
She did pretty good on those choosings. The only thing actually is I would even put Johnny's before Geezers.
That's right.
So I would do Shirt Factory 1, D-Holes, because I always gotta love me some D-Holes. We can put them 2. Red Legs 3, because they got some bunchers. I'm sorry. I know Ariel very well. That kid is amazing. But for 4 and 5, I would go Johnny's 5, Geezers 6. Not because I played them, but I just know they get tired in 16 innings. So if you keep going with them, they'll ask you for drinks on first base.
Stretch it out.
So wait a minute.
Stretch
Hold
it
on.
out.
Amberly, wait a second. So because they played the 16-inning game in week 5, they'll be too tired to play for the next 5 weeks?
Yep. He's still tired. He's still tired.
Yeah, I think he left after the first game.
He left after the first game. He's still tired. So I would put Geezers just at the bottom just because they're a little tired. Geezers are old people, right? Is that not the definition of geezers?
Which is why I said Gozers.
I'm
is so
sorry.
much better.
If you call yourself a geezer or an elderly person, they mean the
Emberly,
same thing.
First of all, Emberly, us geezers are proud people. We're chiseled veterans.
Yeah, you
okay?
guys get handicap stickers and get the best parking.
Hey, don't make fun of my handicap stickers, damn it.
Well, goddamn it, get your disability band. We'll be rolling.
I am going to do it. I'm going to do it.
We'll
Anyways,
get all the best parking, Cougs.
I will.
But yeah, no, that's going to be a great seed. But like I said, we had some really good 2s and 3s. Some people that could have been in the 3s, some people that could have been in the 2s. So this is just a mesh up of
Yeah, it
people.
is. Yeah.
So,
Year of the upset.
but Shirt Factory is still hate fucking because they're still pretty fucking mad.
As they should be.
So let's see if they can play just a little bit
Yeah. And you know
less
why?
ref revolved.
I'll do this now. You know why they're pretty fucking mad? Because the first time they've ever been in the 2s. And if you've been the 1s for like 13 years and now you're 2s, you'd be pretty fucking mad as well.
Well, I
For
mean,
13 years,
people
they're
have to
Get your
age
shit
and
together.
retire, and then you have to bring new people in and train them. So shit fucking happens.
Yeah.
Evolve.
Train
Anyways.
your new people, and your team will be fucking legit.
I think actually that's Shirt Factory happens.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so here's I have Shirt Factory 1, Herstote holds 2, Geezers I'll have is 3, Mercy Matador is 4, Red Lakes 5, and Johnny 6. Why Red Lakes 5? Last year they finished 0-3rd in the 2s. And
They picked
I'm
up
not.
some amazing players this
They
year.
but they
you
looked
know?
decent last year as well. And look what happened.
No, they look so much
Decent
better
can
this
turn
year.
into good
So much
real
better
quick.
this year.
And when people get actually into divisional play, you'll have no idea how they whip out. So you got to think about what size they're whipping out when they get there.
Yeah.
So let's actually give some respect. Put some respect on the name this year. Timberland.
Yeah.
Are we on to Bitty Boy?
Benjamin.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think there's a pretty clear top and bottom just based on what happened last year and maybe year to date. So I have to go Shirt Factory 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with D-Holes 2 based on their strength in the 2s last year and just that they'll be comfortable here.
Yeah.
I think Red Legs 3 based on what I saw, and I think
Mhm.
they've been in the 2s for a while, but they seem better this year than they were
Yep.
last year.
Yep.
I'll go with Geezer's Good Neighbors 4, although I really think they belong in the
3 seeds.
have no reason to be overconfident division.
When it takes you 16 innings to beat a 3 seed, you better have not too much fucking confidence. That's all I'm gonna
Totally
say.
agree with you.
Suck my
Totally
cockiness.
I'll take them
lick
for
my persuasion.
Matt's 5 and Johnny's 6, just because this is new territory for Johnny's.
Yeehaw.
We have the same picks,
All right.
Ben.
All right.
Saddle
Right,
up.
I know I'm on the right track when I pick with Stacy.
I mean, I'm going to take that, and I mean, I'm happy my team has finally, gotten up to what I think we.
You have to pick yourself to
deserve.
win, just like.
But no,
Come on. Took
I'm-
you 6
I
years.
mean, they're all sitting in here, and I'm upset to say it, but I mean, we've got a long road ahead of us, and I've got Shirt Factory 1, Hertz Donut D Holes 2, River City Mats 3, Johnny's 4. And then Red Lakes 5 and Geezer's 6.
Geezer's 6.
Thank you.
And-
This makes some. Tim, this is the first time in my goddamn life I've agreed
really
with you.
tested. We already played the Geezers in the charity tournament. I mean, it might not be the same team that they're really having right now, but
Hey, Austin.
I think we're not the same team either, and so I think we really have a chance to win. And I haven't really played. We haven't played against Red
I thought
Lakes,
Bryson was going to come up with
but I think
acceptance
we really
speech,
have a
but
good
it's
chance to
Austin
follow up
this
after
time.
beating Chalmers's.
What is it, Austin?
May I speak?
Si,
you may.
senor.
This is Austin
I think
Wagner,
this
captain
podcast
of
is the
Johnny's.
ladies' podcast
Hi,
by
Austin.
time
I just
being,
want to
like,
point out a
hands
couple
down.
things that I think you
Did
guys
we win
are
for longest
overlooking.
podcast?
It might be.
First of all, and understandably, it's going to be a little different this year because we've been in quite lower
Is it?
divisions. But as our 3 years in ranked play, Tim, could you remind me of our record in ranked play?
We're 15-0 in rank.
0 losses in ranked play ever.
Aw,
Welcome to
snaps
the
for
twos.
you.
Well, not
Welcome
saying
to
we're
the
going to go.
twos.
Not
Totally going to turn that
Not
around
saying we're
here.
going to go 5-0. Not saying we're going to keep that going. But I will say that when ranked play comes around, we get that shit figured out.
Oh.
Second
Okay.
thing I would like to point out, Johnny's and Red Legs is yet to play. When we did the league extension 3 years ago, we both got in. We played Leafy Greens and we played now Misfit Toys. Finally, we get to play Red Legs, which I'm super excited about because they're an amazing team. I looked at the record today, and I believe since entering the league, they're 23-11, and we're 22-12. So we're right there, and the run differential is like 0.07 off. We've always they played in the twos, but they've also benefited by getting put in a pretty easy division,
right.
in my opinion. The rest of my points are not that cool, but
We know.
okay.
We'll let you say them if you do it in iambic pentameter.
We're gonna go 4-1. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just going to say that, like,
We have some disagreements on that one. Point
you guys
blank,
may pull
period.
it together in the twos, but the twos who are in the twos had it pulled together from day one.
Except for Geezers.
Okay, yes, okay. There might be one exception in that bunch.
One accident slip up.
Okay, and
All right.
last but not
To the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop.
Stacy,
Okay.
the rank pool 1. Go.
Okay.
The biggest inches.
The biggest inches.
The deepest.
So, number 1, KTC.
KTC.
Yep.
Number 2, Muddy Waters.
Yep.
3, Black Stag.
Yep.
4, Love Garden.
Yep.
5, JDE, John Denver Experience. And 6, Jazz House.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ones Jazz House. We love you, but
You're going to get killed.
But
gonna
welcome
hurt,
to the
but you
one
made
seed.
it. You
And that
made
shit
it.
fucking hurts. For girls picks, I am actually same exact boat, different paddle. All same rankings. I'm going to go KTC 1 because they are the prime, polished, experienced team. They've been in that tournament, and if I remember correctly with Muddy last year, they whooped some ass. So I think same thing might happen this year. I'm going to go KTC 1, Muddy 2, Black Stag 3, just because Black Stag, you are beautiful, but I don't know who's going to be there when you're playing.
Black Stag is beautiful.
I don't know who's going to be there when they're playing. So Love Garden 4, John Denver 5, and then Jazz House. Welcome to the ones, but you're going to be 6. So that's it for me. Congrats, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
You made it.
I'll
It's
go.
over. We don't have initiation paddle anymore.
I'll piggyback KTC Muddy, Black Stag, just based on order of finish coming in from last year. I'm getting myself in trouble here because it's recency and personal bias, but I'm going to take Jazz House 4th. I think they have.
You're crazy.
I think they have a
You
real
are
shot.
Are you trying to get a discount on drinks, or you really actually mean that?
You once,
I think he
excuse
wants,
me, but you once said
he wants better than a
that
$2.50
Johnny's Tavern
discount.
beating
That's all I
Chalmers's
know.
was crazy, and
That's
look
right.
what fucking
Are
happened.
the $2.50 drinks not enough, Ben, or do you really want that big of a
can
discount?
happen.
Like, is that what you're doing?
I need a double for the price of a single.
Okay, so since he shows you 4,
Well, you can get that down
free
here.
drink.
At Jazz House.
Free drink
$2.50
for him.
anything's on Tuesday.
And then I don't know. I think that JDE Love Garden game is going to be really close, but I'll take John Denver, I guess. I think that's just because I haven't seen Love Garden play yet this year. Yeah.
Turtle Axe, what'd you say?
Yeah.
I've got
I can only see
KTC
the reflection
1,
on his head. I don't know what he said.
Black Stags 2, Muddy 3, Love Garden 4, Jazz House 5, and JDE 6.
Wait, I want to re-elaborate with Tim. So you're saying that you're going to think Black Stag is going to jump over Muddy for 2, and
Yep.
Muddy will be 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're crazy.
I said what I said.
And you're crazy. All right. Well, Ben's crazy too.
You've
but-
said that before to me, Cougar.
I know,
and,
you're still crazy.
It's not nuts.
I know your predictions
Here's
aren't
the
always
thing.
the best with
All
you
right,
and Ben
rank full
time.
one.
So
Why the straighten?
He's about 50-50.
We're 50-50.
You know what? The ladies have it right. You two gentlemen are just crazy. Anyways, KTC 1, Muddy Waters 2, Black Stag
Thank
3,
you.
and with Love Garden 4, JD 5, and Jazz House 6. And real quickly, Ben, I think you're the person at the moment thinking, yeah, it's a great game against Jazz House. Here's one issue with Jazz House. They don't play defense that well. They don't. They really don't. And the ones. And
Rick.
You asked those are the ones. You know those are the ones. Black Stag, Muddy. I
I'm
don't know if you're in
calling the
house,
cops.
and
Rick.
KTC. What did you do well in the ones? Play defense. And Jazz House, you know, you're young and reckless, which is great and all, but there's a time I've seen you like mental lapses. You keep not improving their defense, you can get your shit eaten out right here in the ones. Period. So you better improve your defense drastically. Otherwise, it'll be a quick 0 for 6.
So
Even with JDE.
basically, what you're saying is you think that Jazz House got the offense, but you don't think they have the defense
No,
to back
they
it
don't.
up.
They made the offense, yeah, but defense, they got really.
Hey, Mr.
ratchet on
Rickalick,
defense.
what do you think
don't.
to
Here
this
it comes.
shit?
Cease
What do you
this
think to this
blasphemy.
shit, Mr. Rick? What do you got to
This
say, buddy?
blasphemy.
This is your house.
I
Tell
will
me what you
say,
gotta
when we played Happy Shirt, we had them 9-3 virtually the entire game.
Damn, Skippy,
And
you
then
did.
they scored 3 runs in the 9th inning. Red Lion kept hammering and hammering and hammering away at us. They were great.
Yeah, they were hammered.
Let me ask Kristen. Hey, Kristen, how was our defense? Yeah, that was
Tight like a
that
tiger, she said.
was 26-2.
You know what works good? Tight and deep. Those are good combos.
I'm not going there.
If you're hitting deep,
but
shade tight,
our
Tim.
defense
That's all I
is
gotta
really
say.
good, and we're looking forward to a great game against Muddy Waters, who has a fabulous offense, and then we'll see.
Right.
I love that you guys
I'm
made
just
it.
saying,
I
'cause
mean, this is amazing.
I'm gonna yeah.
And but
I'm gonna
you know,
say
congratulations for making it, but
I'm
it's gonna hurt.
I'm not going to claim much, but I'm going to say I was on Muddy. You guys don't remember? I was on Muddy for the past 2 years. I played in that number 1 or number 2 game. But the only thing about Muddy is that we clawed ourselves. If you remember where we ended up last year, we did lose to, what was it, Love Garden?
But
We
I'm not
lost to
saying
them
that
our first
Jazz
game.
House is going to be. That you're going to
Honey,
lose to
our
they're gonna lose to
average
Jazz
of our
House, but
yeah, but I'm just saying that Muddy got so tired. KTC whooped us when
Yeah,
we got to the final.
but here's the
All
thing-
I'm going to say is that
Here's the
that's
thing
what
about Jazz
happens.
House. They're kids, okay?
They are.
Maybe
They
it's just
are.
like
They
a
have
year.
so much
it's a
fun.
kid's game,
No,
Cougar.
no.
Which
Listen
means
to
they
the
have
point.
stamina,
Listen to the
Cougar.
point.
Here's my problem with the Cougar. I understand what you're saying. They are the new team here. They're coming up from the
Maybe
bottom.
3 years away,
Their defense isn't as good as some of these other teams. What other teams in this division have beat Shirt Factory?
You're right. But you know what?
But you know what? I
But
don't know
that's still not going to say, oh, because Shirt Factory, we keep anyone
That
there.
means
That was
they
one
have
game. One
stamina.
game.
They have the head game. They are ready to play competitively. If you can play head to head to Shirt Factory, why the hell can't you play to KDC? Why the hell can't you play to
I can
Muddy?
tell you why.
Hit me,
They
Cougar.
make their own mistakes there
Hit me.
against
Why?
it. I'll tell you
Why
what,
would
Shirt
you
Factory
be
make their
able
own
to?
mistakes.
I mean, I'm going to say
Twice
that they
budget's loaded.
can't play head-to-head to those.
Sure,
guys.
Factory's
They
getting
can't play
older.
against
Are they the same
KDEs,
team?
the
You're right.
Squids.
Shirt Factory has
I agree.
people that can hit
But the
retirement
fact-
age. That's all I'm
Getting
saying.
older, Jazz House is young. Shit's going on.
But the fact that Shirt Factory bunted twice, he's the last one.
Listen to Chappelle. Wrap it up.
Well, if Chappelle's on the ground, I don't have to listen to shit.
The
He's
fact-
down there now.
The fact
Hello.
The fact that Shirt Factory bunted
Oh,
twice.
Cal. Give Cal the floor. Hit it up, Cal. We got
Go
Muddy
ahead,
here.
Cal.
Represent.
Go ahead.
Hit
I
the
was gonna say
mic.
something, but go
Hit the
ahead.
mic.
It's getting ugly up here.
No offense, Emberly, but we're a way better team than we were last year. So.
She
Yeah,
said no offense,
the age is
everybody.
still
She
averaging
meant no
30, but
offense
that's
towards her.
fine. We still got some kids hit retirement age. Avery, what do you got to hit me with?
How are you guys yelling so loudly when like 3 of you?
We got
picked
some
the
retirement
exact
age,
same-
but we still have
I
that.
can't hear you, Avery.
Yeah,
Stop, Avery. What is it?
Because Emberly is talking over me. How
No,
are
I didn't.
you guys yelling so loudly when 3 of you picked the exact same order and 2 of you barely picked it different, and Tim is just butthurt? Like, Tim, you
Tim's
picked us
hurt.
6. It's like, that team's not very good. I mean, they kicked our dicks in and made us look like dog shit. Made me feel bad after the game, but they're bad.
Oh, actually, I mean, we only lost that game because of a couple of errors. I mean, I really think it could have
What
been
was the
possibly
score?
anybody. It was 13.
Errors happen.
Or whatever.
11
to
10 run
13.
game. Just a couple errors that caused 10 runs to come
Yeah.
in.
I still don't think you have a very good chance in the ones, Avery. I mean, straight up. I don't think you'll get lucky if you
Here,
get one win in.
So, let me. Was there anything else?
Alex McKee told me you guys are going to go 3-2 and lose to Jazz House. Alex McKee makes bold picks. You guys are boring.
All I'm
as
going to
fuck.
say is
Yeah.
we all picked the ones right. KTC, right?
Yeah, we
Or are
got
you saying,
individual-
Avery, that we basically picked the same thing?
KTC undefeated? Question mark.
Just hit us with a yes or no.
Wait, you think KTC is not going to lose a game?
No.
I am asking
not
the
one
question
game.
here.
No.
He
one
put a question mark
motherfucking
at the end of
game.
it.
They're definitely going to lose a game. Has anybody, like, since we switched to this format, gone 5-0?
I really wasn't asking you, Avery. I was asking you to leave. I was asking the rest of the board so we can wrap it up.
Okay.
I'm
You're
asking
gonna
you
hit.
guys all here.
That's
KTC,
fine.
do they lose? Do they
I'll
lose?
just say I want to say the band real quick is that with these kids, you know,
So can
when
we all
you're
disagree
young
as a
and reckless,
panel?
it's not going to work in the ones if they don't ratchet up the defense. That's all I'm saying. They have to ratchet up the defense because otherwise, like JDE and Love Guard, they're going to even beat them pretty
Yeah.
handily if they don't ratchet up their defense.
Yeah.
Because I saw times against your game against Red Lion.
So
they,
we're all
they had
disagree-
too many like mental lapses.
But
They
are
gotta-
we
they gotta
saying
do better.
basically as a panel for our one seeds, we all agree the same
Yeah,
thing? Are we
yeah.
going KTC deep for this?
I think basically we got a clear top 3 and a clear bottom 3.
We got a
Can
clear
just agree
top
there?
3, but I'm going to go
Yeah.
KTC 1. I think it's clear.
Do they go undefeated? That's the question.
Yeah.
Doesn't KTC also have 2 more weeks where they're missing like 5 or 6 players?
They've been missing people for a while, and they've still been ripping ass.
Yeah,
so.
but
Playing Matadors is the best team they've
Not in
played.
the ones, not really. It's different.
Yeah, the odds say they won't go undefeated only because no one has.
No one has.
It could be like last year where we had
No,
3, 4, and
only
1
one
teams.
team has gone undefeated, 3 times undefeated, 5 times undefeated in the regular season. You know what that is? Shirt Factory.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. Even
And that's
last
why
year.
they're so pissed now, honestly.
Would you be? I would be pissed too.
I'd be goddamn pissed too.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I'm sad to say it, but
So
I
what
bet
are we thinking for next week?
KTC might, or not KTC, Shirt Factory might be the ones that only go undefeated, really.
Yeah.
In all of this,
But KTC
everybody
is
else
where it's
seems
at.
beatable in all of their ranked plays.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We got maybe one candidate to go over, maybe one to go
Maybe the
undefeated,
fours,
and
yeah.
I think outside of that, it would probably be at least a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Shall we?
Well, this
shall we away?
long-winded podcast has been brought to you by Red Lion Tavern. Go ahead and go see them, 944 Massachusetts Street. They're going to be open at 9 a.m. on Sunday for the championship women's final. It's going to be awesome. Just get yourself out there, join in the fun. I'm going to try to be there. So That's a reason why to be there. I mean, Ben might be there. Cougar
Yeehaw.
won't. Cougar's got other things to do.
Cougs is busy.
Amberly, you going to wake up early for the women's match?
You want to get up at 9 and get plastered before your
I'm actually
games?
playing
you wanna
the
be-
women's match, am I not?
You want to be drunk before you go to brunch?
I think I'm going to go to Red Lion beforehand. Like, we might both be in threesies, but I'm going to go see them first. I'm going to go to Red Lion, and then I'm going to go play. They know how to get it done beforehand.
Well, we always thank Red Lion for always being a go-to sponsor for the podcast.
Those are her picks.
And a go-to team for the league. All right, so 2019
Not one damn.
ranked play, week 6. Here we go. Starting off the bat, Johnny's Tavern versus Red Lakes, YSC 1.
Yeah, a tasty one just to start with.
Right off the bat.
Let's start it off.
I mean, it is. Well, I'll just lead it off. I think my team's gonna have a really tough. We're gonna have a tough game, but I think we're gonna win by 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, win by 2.
Trial by fire, but I like a team with red in its name, so I'm going to go Red Lakes by 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, Emberly over here, I'm going with Red Lakes. I'm sorry, Tim, but they're going to give you a battle. Those buns, they're going to give you a run for your money, honey.
Oh,
so,
okay. All
yeah.
right. Bunts.
Get
We
your
ain't afraid of
defense
bunts.
ready, buddy.
We ain't
I know
afraid
you
of
can't
bunts,
get 'em all
are we,
3.
Michael?
Yeah, considering I have Red Legs at 3 and Johnny's at 6, I'm going with Red Legs by how many? I don't know.
By
oh
0,
no, it's
yeah.
got to be by more than 0, but
There's no
something.
ties, yeah.
It's got to be something.
Now I'll just go Red Lakes.
All right.
I mean, welcome to the 2s, but yeah, Red
Sorry.
Lakes. Yeah.
Sorry. Where's Austin at?
All right, YSC 7, Sacred Sword
Tissue.
over Woost. Anybody?
Well, I'll take Woost because I picked him to finish ahead of Sword, and I think Sword
Woost
is
is a very-
one of those Oprah candidates.
Very experienced team. I'm going
They
with
are.
Boost also.
Yep.
Woost.
I'll go Woos as well, but again, I don't think they'll score that many runs. I think they're probably scoring like maybe 7.
It
That's
really might be like a 6-5, 6 to
Yeah.
6
Yeah,
to
I
7
think this-
game
I
right
would-
there.
I would
But I'm
agree
going to
on
go
that. I would
Boost
agree on
while I'm at
It'll be
it.
close,
So
yeah.
tighter than a tiger.
Yep. All right. Over at YSC 2, 5 p.m., we've got the Geester's
I
Good Neighbors
apologize for any
versus
of my
Lawrence Shirt Factory.
Lawrence Shirt Factory.
Yeah, Shirt Factory.
Are we in agreement? Geezers can go to sleep. On to LSF. Let's
You know
go.
what? Here's the thing. Another fun fact, Geez. You know how many times Emberly that Geezer's ever beaten Shirt Factory?
Never.
Never.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
And not gonna
So-
Whoa. Exactly.
All right. Following up that game, 7 p.m., YSC 2, we've got Rats at Red Lion.
Ooh, sorry, you're gonna get it. You got it, Red
Lion, are you
Lion.
be sharpening your horns?
Yeah, we always have really good games against the Rats. And
Todd-
this is
Todd
the first time I
Foster?
think we've been in the same rank with them.
Todd Foster, you need to step up and coach
I'll
this
say
team if
Lion
Chris is
by
not gonna be
3.
there.
Kind of feels
Oh,
like 3
okay.
based on history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this might be
Yeah.
another tight game, so I'm only gonna say like differential of 2 to 3 right there. Honestly, between Rats and Red Lion. I mean, both really great.
Same
teams.
close
Yeah.
differential, but I'm going the more experienced Lion team over the Rats.
More
even though
shotguns
Rats
win.
are once again another experienced team, but not as experienced.
Yeah.
I'll just-
Lions definitely has
Yeah.
it.
The team and also the animal matchup. I mean, when does a rat ever beat a lion in a match? Never.
I do believe there's pretty like a proverb, something about a mouse taking a thorn out of a
I don't think
lion's
so.
paw.
Who knows the Bible history?
I mean,
don't
if
know.
anything, there's a great friendship that comes
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of this
this-
game.
this
There's a great friendship. You're right. There's a friendship with a rat and a lion.
There
yeah,
is
but no,
this ain't
no.
Aesop's Fables. We're going to beat the shit out of them. I'm going to pull
All
that
right.
thorn out and I'm going to stick it in their eye.
All right, YSC 3, 5 p.m. We've got Ghosts versus 23rd Street. I've got Ghosts for sure.
Even minus James, I'm still gonna go Ghosts.
You know, I wish David was here and could promise me he had his team, because I think if he had his team, he's going to win. But so I'm going to go 23rd.
Ouch.
Yeah, like I watched them play this week with some subs, and they did really well. So I'm going 23rd Street.
Stacey, you're a brave person.
I feel like with Kate, I
I'm
mean,
going Ghosts.
the Ghosts are going to whip out what they've got. They've been here for a while, so honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like it might be another tight game, but I think Ghosts might slip right by
Ghosts
there.
are going to whip
Feel
out
it's
what
the
they
year of
got.
the upset.
They're going to whip out what they got. Might be big or small, but we'll
Yeah.
take it all. So maybe Ghosts by 1 or 2 here.
23rd Street's capable, but I feel like Ghosts probably win by 3 or 4.
Yep. Following that, it's our first Pick'em Challenge.
Yep.
We've got John Denver versus Love Garden Squids.
John Denver's Avery Brow experience. Step to the mic.
Go ahead.
Keith, we doing this? We doing loser grows their hair out for 2 months?
I love
Do it, Keith. Do it, Keith. Do it. Do it.
I don't got anything to lose, Keith.
Oh, no.
I got dumped last month. I can go another 2 months without the touch of another human.
I just got a new job, so I don't think I can.
Between these two bald guys, I can't see what they're even
I'll
saying.
go.
Is your job working for the military? They not let you grow your hair
I'll
out?
do a mustache, though, for sure.
Y'all must have turtle waxed today because y'all are shining over there with your bald ass heads.
2 months of mustache.
How
2
about-
months of mustache.
How about if
Loser
Keith
has
wins, he's
2
got to
month
grow a
mustache.
mustache, and if Avery wins, he's got to shave his, but keep everything else.
They actually save money on the
Yeah,
turtle
yeah.
wax.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my grandpa's facial hair look, and I asked him why, and he said, your grandma doesn't like the mustache.
You guys must have waxed up those heads before you got up here because y'all are glistening. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a good bald captain battle, right?
Okay, loser, 2 months of mustache only.
2 months of mustache. I'm
Deal.
happy it's the first week.
Shake on it.
because-
Shake on it.
Yeah.
Shake on it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
right.
Growing facial hair. That is the
Facial hair.
best.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, Sean,
And
I bet you go to hell.
And on that note,
It.
on that note, Avery's gonna have to shave his beard because I got Love Garden.
Whoa, so he's going to be entirely shaved?
You got
This
Love
is
Garden. Okay.
I've got Love Garden.
You got Love. Emberly.
scary. Love Garden.
Ben.
I'll take the Denver.
Hey, how about
Come
that?
on, Ben.
Got a chance. I'm in the lead, and I got a chance to extend
true.
it. You
You can
guys are all
extend,
taking
you're
You
right.
just got to be that one
Absolutely
person.
right.
I got a
Looking forward
game to
it.
play with.
I got Love Garden, but if you pull this off, yeah, you're gonna pull away from us. You're right.
All right.
Yeah.
YSC4, 5 p.m. Kicking Assets versus Button Grind.
Ooh, this is another good one.
I'll start. I'll take Kicking Assets. I picked him to finish first. I think it starts here.
You think?
Yeah.
I've got Assets over Bunts, so yep, Assets.
I got assets. Marisa, I picked you first. Don't disappoint me. I don't know. I don't care.
I have Button Grind all the way. I have them number 1, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Yep, number 1.
Man,
Button
I
Grind.
wanted to go with them, but with Kicking Assets, I've actually played them, I think. So I'm
them, but
I'm gonna say it's gonna be another close game, but I'm gonna go Kicking Assets over Button Grind.
I will say this
honestly.
real quick. Button Grind got 2 ladies are really, really good. Skylar is over there at second base. The pitcher, I forgot her name.
Olivia.
Olivia at second
Yep,
base. As
yep,
pitcher,
yep.
she's really good. They got really good
And
females.
Sean
now.
at center field. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got
They
some,
definitely
like,
worked on that
major-
team.
Richie's old wild veteran first base. Yeah.
I think Button Grind got some new people, but
And
Kicking
Judy.
Assets worked on those people.
And Scott, I mean, hey.
So. Next game?
Also, Cougar, fuck you for making Button Grind a pick'em game.
It's not a pick'em game. It's not.
Oh, that's not a pick'em game?
No.
No.
Oh, no, the JD.
I love you, Cougar.
Love
Thanks for not
Garden.
making it a pick'em game.
No.
Okay.
JD
You are
Love-
mistaken,
JDE
sir.
Love Garden was the pick'em game.
Yeah, JD Lumgar pick'em. Yeah.
I thought you said this was too.
No.
You already know, Sam.
What are you talking about?
All right.
Next game.
Following up that game,
KTC Black
YSC4, KTC
Sorry,
versus Black Stag.
Oh boy.
God damn it. I love Simon. I don't want to say this.
What was supposed to be the championship game last year for, well, Emberly's old team, Muddy Waters has something to say about that in the semifinals.
Someone got something to say, but
Yeah.
I mean, between those two teams, I love them both, but KTC's just got that kick, man. I mean, I'm just saying they've got the experience. All those people have been well seasoned, multiple different leagues. I'm going to go with KTC. I love you to death, Simon.
I know.
But I know KTC. So I'm going KTC all the way on that one.
Yeah, I love you too, Simon, but I have to, I can no longer vote for who I want to win.
I
With
can't.
who I think is going to win, and I'm KTC.
Yeah. It should be interesting with the Black Stag. They added a really good player in Colin Flanders. Also, but they lost CJ, who of course moved to Connecticut.
Yeah.
Good luck, man. So it should be interesting how Black Stag's going to do in the ones and the rest of the way. But no, I gotta go take KTC. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be Black Stag's only loss, in my eyes, is versus KTC. So KTC on top on this one.
Yeah, I feel like the top 3 are going to all go 4-1. I'm just not sure who's going to beat who.
It's so tight.
I guess I'll take KTC just based on the recent history. Although I mean, it's a matchup league, and Black Stag does seem to match up really well against them, as we've seen in past years. So, I'll take KTC by a hair. KTC by 2.
A hair.
A hair. That's 2.
Littlest.
All right.
Best run for their
A
money.
wispy.
Just 1 inch.
One
Just
little
1
centimeter.
inch. Simon's just not deep enough for this.
You were pretty
Oh
deep in
my
the contest,
gosh. Will
but
you
not
stop
this
with the
contest.
deepness, please.
It's a great
Enough.
story. It's a great story. All
That's
right.
a fun story, you're right.
Going across the river. All right. We got Lions East, 5 p.m. Posh Wash versus Reboot Triple X.
We already know where I'm going with this one, ladies and gents.
Right.
I'm sorry, but
Right.
I'm going to go Reboot 125%.
120.
Surprise, I'm not Cougar. I'm going to go for my
125.
team.
All right.
Always
Stacey?
pick your team. I have Posh Wash.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
I have Posh Wash.
I need enunciated because that makes no motherfucking sense. But continue.
Like I said, I have Posh Wash over Reboot and rank play, but it's going to be a really close game.
Yep.
Why?
Oh, this
I
real,
think- I think
real
like
nice
one
of you,
or two
Cougar. It's going to be a real close game. Real
Real
close
no.
game.
I'm like Posh Wash with experience being in the 2s like
Real
last
close
year. Reboot at Triple X is your first time being in the 2s. It's taking some time. Posh Wash by 3.
I guess
Posh
we'll
Wash by
just
3.
show you at the game then.
No.
Sure.
I don't think Posh has got it anymore. I think they're a bit deflated.
Thank
Reboot
you.
is on the up and up.
Yes, we
Reboot
are.
for sure.
Thank you, Tim. Whoa.
Yeah, boot fuckers.
Boot fuckers.
Boot fuckers.
Boot fucking fuckers. We are strapped up, laced up, and
So
ready
basically
to
you're gonna
fucking
kick
go.
puppies. You're going to kick puppies, right?
All right, following that up
Puppies
at Lions
need training.
East,
I'll train them today.
7 p.m. Asteroid Head versus Misfit Toys.
Asteroid.
Asteroid.
I think it's one of those weeks where Asteroid Head basically, they go up and down too much. They really do. I think it's one of those days they make it go down. I'm going Misfit Toys by default.
Really? All right.
Yes.
I'm on the A-Head train right here.
I think I
A-Head.
got you on this one, Cougar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play with my toys here.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
Toys over tea.
So
all
nice.
the time.
All right. Lions West, 5 p.m. It is our Pick'em Challenge Empire versus Jayhawkers.
Woo! And bonus points.
Bonus points.
And bonus points.
Oh, shit.
Do we have to like say
All right.
the
The
run?
spreads by the run. By how many
find
runs?
spread.
By how many runs?
I
To think math.
Which way are we starting here?
Ladies first.
I will go Empire by 3 at most. This is going to be a Taiga game. So
Okay.
Empire 3 at most.
What do you say there? We'll average the 2 scores, do you say? Empire
Okay.
record, what do you say?
I love my Jayhawkers. I have lots of friends on the Jayhawkers, but I also know that every week they're a different team.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Empire's going to take it. I think Empire by 5.
By 3, by 4.
You got more cushion to the pushing on me. There you go.
Right. Nope, Cougar. Sorry, I'm going to take
You go ahead.
Empire
Okay,
by
go ahead.
4 before
Okay.
you could probably try to take that.
No, Sherry said 4. We averaged it.
She said 5.
5 and 3. They averaged 5 and 3.
I can't
So it's
understand.
4.
I said 3. She said 5.
5 is the average. So yeah, your 4's taken. Sorry.
Empire by 6.
By 6.
6.
Benjamin?
That's a lot of cushion to the pushing.
I'll take CrossFit by
3
runs and 1 Chris Never Be Boo.
Whoa, god damn.
All right. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to go
I hope
Empire
you win,
by...
Ben.
Go
5.
with 3. Oh.
I don't know why I'm pigeonholing
That's the same
myself.
I have. Can we have
I know,
that?
no. You two average. You two average. You and Ember average. Yeah. That's what you're for. So there's that.
Not fair.
Well, too bad. You two are here.
All right, following that game, we got
I know.
Soda Jerks versus the Ladybird Harpies. Well,
Me?
I think we know.
I have me.
No offense. I have her too. I'm going to say Ladybird by at least
Oh, we don't have to call it. You don't
No, you don't have to pick this one.
But I
You
want
don't
to
have
for
to-
fun,
no,
so I'm
no,
going to say by 6.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm
All
over.
right.
Yep, Ladybird.
I got Ladybird too. I have a wing in the 4, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll call Ladybird by 6.
Do we have to call it?
No.
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 I just do this shit for
It's
fun.
that time.
No.
It's that time of the podcast.
But if you
All
don't
right.
call it, it doesn't call you back, Stacy.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that.
All right. Over at Holcomb Wright, Corksuckers versus Chalmerses.
Ooh.
I'm going Chalmers's on this one.
Yeah.
Only because of
Corksucker's been
experience in that
playing one
seed.
hell of a game, but Chalmers has just got dumped down into the threes, and I don't think they're going to be really happy about that. So yeah, Chalmers is over Corksuckers.
With experience, I'm going to go with Chalmers's also. I love Corksuckers, but that's a damn good team who's got a lot of experience in that seed. So
I'm going to go Chalmers's. But if
we got you, Neverby. Chalmers's.
I'm going, Chalmers's, but if Corksuckers can fucking pull this off, I'd be so awesome. I mean, like, that would be amazing. I would not be disappointed.
Overrated.
Our whole
We're not saying
never
just
be
overrated,
overrated.
Chris. We're not saying that, Chris. Stop it. Stop it, Chris. I'll go Chalmers over Corksuckers. With it 2 years ago, like Chalmers has swept the threes, go 5-0. They won't do it this year, but Corksuckers, they're going to struggle in the threes. I got Chalmers, yeah.
Yep. All right. Following that game, Holcomb Wright, 7 p.m. We've got the Electric Kick Eels over late fees.
Yes.
At late fees.
It's Freudian slip there.
Me. Freudian slip. But no. Definitely late fees. Definitely late fees. Late fees.
Tell me how you really feel, Neverby.
Oh my God. Who's next?
What do you really feel like today?
Who's next? I don't know.
I'll go.
Okay.
So Eels at late fees.
Yeah.
I have the late fees, but
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be a close game. And Kristen will totally fucking score.
As long as we tell her not to.
That's only told her not
Right.
to. That's motivation.
But I don't think you can, Kristen.
No, I don't
I'm just
think she
feeling
can
so
score
electric
either.
at those
I don't
Eels,
think- Tim already said
actually.
that too.
From
Yeah,
another
chance.
girl's standpoint, I'm going Eels.
He doesn't have a
actually.
chance.
So this is probably the matchup of the most fun wins matchup because these two are probably like arguably the most fun teams in the league. So, but I'm gonna go fees. I'm gonna go fees. So.
Yep. I'll take the fees.
Fees, yeah. Okay. Next game.
All right, Holcomb left. We've got the Nick Learners, Patrick Mahomes versus the Rockets. Now, this is this is questionable.
Be a tough game. Tough game.
Questionable.
Yep.
Tough game.
Yeah.
But the way my pool goes is rocket chips.
Rocket chips.
Rocket chips. Reading Rockets.
I'll go with the
Reading
Rockets
on
here.
A rocket chip.
Sorry, Cougar. I picked him
That's okay.
to win the division,
That's
so I
okay.
think I'll stick with it.
That's okay. Stacy?
I have Rockets by just a couple, though.
Okay. Well, by default, like I had like Patrick Mahomes winning the division, so
If you don't say
Go with
Dana,
it. Come on.
Mahomes by
Dana
one.
for you. Mahomes by one. Mahomes by one.
Woo!
Hey, woohoo!
Mahomes by one. Yeah. I hope you can win first win of the season. It'll be tough against the Rockets. It'll be tough, and they are the defending boot champions of the least awesome bracket.
Do you still have your job? Because Lerner was on here last week saying you're going to get
Oh
fired.
yeah, if I lost that, I don't have my job. I think I still have my job. Can somebody help me out and ask Nick if I still have my job? I don't know.
Yeah, he must have given you a lifeline.
Otherwise, I'll be an unemployment line.
You did get on
All
base,
right.
so you probably salvaged it there.
I scored.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
Holcomb left, 7 p.m. Our final pick'em challenge.
Final
We've
one.
got Donut D-Holes versus the River City Matadors.
Did we make this a pick'em?
Yeah, this is our final
D-Holes.
pick'em. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it now.
Yeah.
D-holes.
D-holes. You're going
D-holes.
D-holes.
I'm going D-holes, but close game. If it's not 2, it's by 5.
No, not close.
Hey, Haman, give me a conservative run spread here.
At least by 6, 7.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
That's 4.
All right, I'll take D-holes by 4.
D-holes. Emberly, who wins between D-holes and Matadors?
D-holes,
D-holes and Matadors.
Oh, I'm going D-holes 3.
Yeah. Oh.
By the way,
You can fit 3 fingers in a D, so let's go with D-hole 3.
by the way, we missed your last one. Patrick Mahomes or Rockets? Who wins?
Oh, I love my homies, but
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
I think that's gonna actually be a really close game. Maybe I want to give some legs some. Damn.
Chris.
You know what, Cougar? I'll give it to you.
Shut up.
Hey, man, he's the
homies.
sponsor. He can say what he wants.
I've got my homies. I missed the last one, but I'm gonna go with my homies.
Thank you. All right.
It's that Rumplemans we took earlier.
I know the Rumplemans. Thank you, Chris.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah. By the
All
way,
right.
real quick, D-holes or Matadors? That's with a sweep. D-holes.
All right, quick additional pick'em. Chris Never V, plus or minus 8 shots right now.
We
are positive 10.
I'm not part of that
Plus 2
shit.
shots.
Negative. I know you're lying then. We played soccer today. I know you're lying. No, you watched it, which means you're already 10 shots deep.
Yeah.
Let's press on.
All right.
Oh my
Hobbs, 7 p.m. Drop Stoppers versus Free State.
I know I'm right.
I got Free State on this for sure.
Yeah.
I think Free State's got a good chance of maybe going undefeated in the fours. So.
Yeah, they seem to like playing at Hobbs. I'm going to take Free State
Yeah,
also.
they sure do, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I got Free State.
I got Free State. Emberly.
I watched them play. I'm going to go Free State.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Game of the week.
Game of the
Oh
week.
boy. Oh god.
9 p.m.
Game of Thrones.
I'm just going to call it now Muddy.
Jazz
I'm not going to
House.
waste my time.
Jeez, not even let Tim have the introduction.
Jazz House at Muddy Waters.
Where's Jazz House?
Sorry, Jazz.
Jazz House is at 926 and a half Massachusetts. You come up here on Tuesdays. Come join us for the podcast. You can get $2, 50 cent, anythings, almost anythings that you want. And
Almost.
you can sit here, yell at us, just like Chris is executing his right to do so. Right.
It's like he left his own bar or something to be here. It's like he left his own bar to be here.
If
or
you're
something.
listening, we want you to be here in the seats, filling them up and coming up to the mic, talking about your games. That's what we all do this here for.
Or yell from the peanut gallery, Chris.
Or
We
yell
love
from
you,
the
Jazz
back of
House,
the room
but
like
you're playing
Chris.
Muddy Waters, so
And
Muddy has the experience. I'm going Muddy.
wear your knee pads.
Stacy,
Saddle
Muddy
up.
or Jazz House?
You didn't hear me earlier?
Muddy, you already said Muddy. That's
Jazz
right.
House, wear your knee pads.
Yeah.
And just lube up because
Gonna be-
Muddy's
You know what?
got the
I'll go
experience.
next.
I'm going
Jazz
Muddy.
House, congratulations on being the ones, like you said, but welcome to the ones. Cal,
You're gonna feel the
Isaac
ones
and Claire
today.
and Nicole will all just make you eat your shit. They will win by. You know what? I'm gonna say it right now.
You're
I'll say
gonna-
it.
you're gonna
Bryson,
put-
Bryson,
they are
you
not
out there?
gonna-
Listen. Bryson.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Cougar's got a
Bryson,
second.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'll say it for you.
Right,
Muddy by 20. Muddy by 20.
Muddy by 20.
Yeah.
We're going Muddy by
Muddy
20.
by 20.
I love
They are
Bryson.
not going to spit on it. There's going to be
Muddy
no
by 20.
mercy.
No.
It's going to be bent over. Are we
Muddy,
right?
Muddy's been saying Muddy by 20 a couple of times, and it keeps on being Muddy by 15, Muddy
And
by
you don't-
18, Muddy by.
you don't
it's
believe Muddy against
almost
Jazz
by 20
House
right
for
now.
20.
This time we'll be
And
Muddy
I
by
think,
more than
I
20.
think,
Cal,
I think
we don't
that
believe this.
Emberly, jeez.
Get up here, Cal.
Muddy by, you seriously don't think against Jazz House, Muddy by 20. You really don't think it's going to
I
happen.
do not think that. I think two
Cal,
things.
get up here.
I think it is either Muddy by 2.
Tell Tim.
Muddy by 2, or it's Muddy
By
by
2?
15. I'm sorry, it's two things.
By 2? Are you
It's
crazy?
either a close game or Jazz House just drops it a little bit.
Get
and
the
Muddy
hell
turns it
out the
15.
house, bud.
But there's no Muddy by 20.
Get the hell out the house,
No
Tim,
Muddy by
because
20.
Muddy by 2, you're crazy. Cal, tell him why he's crazy.
Emberly, I was almost going to bring you back, but now I'm second.
Drive
guessing.
mock this shit.
I have a question. Maybe we didn't win by 20 every time, but do we have 3 shutouts? 3?
You do?
Or 3
You
out of
did?
5
You did?
were shutout
You
games?
did?
Okay, how many?
It wasn't against my team.
Yeah.
How many runs did we give up?
Just saying.
6.
Just 6. Okay. All right. See you guys.
Love you.
She just
All right,
had
well,
to
welcome to
check
the ones, though.
Tim here
Welcome
real
to
quick.
actual-
Cal is the best.
Hey, Rick.
Cal is the best. There's no doubt of that. We love Cal. She's great. As far as Claire kicking our ass, I don't think she's been on the ball diamond at all this year, has she?
She has. Yes.
And I love Claire to death, and I
Do
hope
you?
that she doesn't come because she's a devastating kickball player.
Is she?
But I really enjoy seeing her and playing with her. She's a dear friend. And
I just have some questions.
Muddy hasn't really played anybody this year, you guys. They played the
what?
D-holes, and the D-holes had a crippled squad, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sorry,
And so-
Rick.
Rick, we got some questions.
No, let him talk.
I mean, like,
Let him
hey,
talk. Let him
talk.
We'll
You're
take
not
you
good at
on
this.
any
Let him
day,
talk.
too.
Let him talk.
I'm sorry, I just didn't think that Muddy had played anybody that really challenged them.
Okay, maybe we
and
didn't.
so-
We were gone.
Yeah, and so at any rate, and for Cougar, who has not seen one Jazz House game all year long.
Until last week.
He
last week?
saw
Oh, you did
last
see some-
week.
so you did see
I
it
know
last
for a
week?
fact.
All right, okay, I stand corrected, but yeah.
He was there last week.
I'm going Jazz House by 6. Love you, Muddy.
By 6?
Muddy's
Oh,
division
we got
was a-
confidence
There we
over
go.
by Mr. Rick here.
There we go. There we go.
Muddy's division was a fucking kick-ass
Ben,
division.
what's your pick?
Just saying.
What was your pick, Ben?
There's a lot going against Jazz House here because this will probably be the toughest game they play because it'll be their first game of the week with this group of people. And first game under the lights, it seems really tough.
Sorry, but we played a game of the week in 2016, and 4 of my kids, that was their first year playing.
4 of them.
And we shut out what's now Drop Stoppers 11-0.
Yeah, that's true. But you got a lot of people that haven't played on it.
It
only takes 1 or 2 to really fuck it up for you. All that said, my team lost to him last week, and I haven't seen Muddy play or beat anybody this year, so I'm going Jazz House. I think Muddy steps in it.
Ben likes to bet on the long
You
shot.
two are
just
nuts.
saying.
Muddy by 2 and Jazz House wins.
Person is all he wants.
What the hell's wrong with these two?
Hey,
Ladies,
you're the one that didn't want to make it a pick'em. It's just missed opportunity for you guys.
You're crazy.
This is true. This is true.
Crazy.
All right.
She-nanigans.
Shit.
She fucking nanigans is all I'm saying on this one.
Shenanigans is all that I've been getting from that side of the table.
Jesus.
Are we? Can we roll through?
Roll it.
We were just rolling through.
Yeah. Hey, is Erin still around?
Ask Cougar.
No, she's gone.
Does
Gone,
anybody
gone.
want to ask Cougar a question?
Who wants to ask me a question?
Jade has a question for Cougs.
Are you sure? Who wants to ask me a question? Who wants to ask me a question? Don't be afraid.
Jade has
All
one.
right, Jade, what's your question? I'm listening.
So there was a dispute in our group chat for Reboot, and it was pretty liked on the Ask Cougar. Fuck, marry, kill.
We can't hear. Please.
Shut up, Chris.
Fuck, marry, kill. Green Tabasco, Chipotle Tabasco, or the original Tabasco.
I don't do spicy
Don't let
foods.
me down. Oh, come on.
I'll fuck them all. Fuck them all. No.
He fucks them all is basically what he said. He fucks with them all. There we
Jade,
go.
I know it's pathetic. As an Asian, I'm pathetic with spicy foods. I know I'm disgrace to my peoples.
Because
I'm pathetic. I know.
Fuck them all. That's a menage a Tabasco.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, it's not the answer you wanted, Jade, but I'm pathetic with spicy food. I just am. I'm whitewashed.
All right, since we're on food, Cougar, what's your favorite restaurant?
This
He
is
wants
a tough
to play
question.
kickball.
The favorite restaurant of all time? This is really tough. There's so many great restaurants. I mean, I'll always just say that here in Lawrence, there's so many great places to eat. 715, Ramen Bowls, Ladybird Diner, Hawaiian Brothers. I said Ladybird.
Could be someplace you've only eaten once.
India Palace.
Yeah, could be someplace you've only eaten once.
I know. India Palace is really good. Free State's really good. So it's tough to say. But your other question was the best fast food joint for me. I'll say Five Guys.
Yeah,
I'll
I
say
like
Five
that.
Guys. And let me
I
just say
have,
that-
I have a question for Cougs.
I can get behind that.
Well, let me say something about fast food real quickly.
Hit it.
In-N-Out, overrated. There, I said it.
Ooh,
In-N-Out's
yeah.
overrated. Their fries suck.
Yeah.
Their fries are terrible.
Fries are bullshit.
Honestly,
Fries
I'd rather
are
go to
terrible.
Five Guys where I can get a bag of fucking fries.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
I agree.
Right? Five Guys?
Yeah.
But I do have a question for Cougs.
Go ahead,
If you could
Emily.
go back and replay your last game, which was right?
Last Sunday.
Well, last Sunday.
Game of the week.
What would you do differently? I know you said you didn't yell as much. You really kind of held it together. But what would
No,
you
and I
do
think that was a
differently
good
against
thing.
that game if you
It was
could
a
do it
good
again?
thing.
What I done differently, like my performance or like my coaching?
Just like in the
Anything,
rile of what would
anything.
you do differently? I know you saw a lot of things that you wanted to fix, but you really
Right.
kind of held back this game. I know you wanted to say more.
Really good question.
What would Cougs do differently if he could do it differently?
Honestly,
Everything.
there wasn't anything that I could do differently in that way. And usually I always second guess myself. I would make mistakes.
Defensively, no movements, no nothing. You
No,
wouldn't move
really,
your
there
field
isn't.
around.
Honestly, there isn't anything. Honestly, goodness truth, that's very rare. It's very rare. I would
Did
never
you
do
see
anything.
Andrea's play? That was amazing.
It's
Oh my
great.
God,
It was
no,
great.
it was
It's
in
great.
my notes.
So it was great. Yeah.
I guess
I made notes on that. It was fucking amazing.
I
They play
guess
by Andre Chavez at second base.
the last question of the Ask Cougar question is: do all players need gloves, or only the handicapped ones need?
Wait,
gloves?
what's your question? Do all players need
Do
gloves?
all players need wide receiver gloves,
Uh-huh.
or do only the people who need the extra help need gloves?
Come on, Cougar.
You know what? Yeah, they do.
Who needs
They
the
need-
gloves?
Extra.
Yeah, they need gloves. If they need extra help, they need the extra help.
They need the gloves. But do you think for kickball, does everybody need wide receiver gloves?
No. Uh-oh, there's a question for me. What's going on?
We got to hit
Megan's
the
got me a
DMs.
question.
She hit the
Megan's got me a
DMs with the
She gave me a
question. Hold on.
What's the question?
She couldn't come up and say it live, so that.
Can you describe an
Why was-
episiotomy on wheels? What? What the hell is that?
He can't pronounce it. Be nice.
Because the baby can't come out. I'm just saying, that's what it is.
He couldn't even pronounce it.
Next question. That's an awful question. Oh, I'm squeamish. Oh, no.
Anyway,
I'm done. No,
that
no.
was Ask Cougar.
No.
That's
you
really
even
funny
hear the
because
question?
Cougar, you're the one that's been talking about a team eating so much shit.
Right?
In this
Can't
podcast.
handle
And I can't
episiotomy.
answer
that
this
much
question.
squeamish.
Right?
got
Is anybody
squeamish
else
about this.
confused or is it just me?
Oh, God. Thanks, Megan.
Episiotomy.
Oh.
Wrap it up.
Oh.
Wrap it
Are-
up.
Are there any good ones online you want to talk
Can't
about?
handle it.
I was hungry,
Reboot.
not anymore.
Were there any good on the Facebook post?
There were, but we're pushing it. We're at like 210 or something.
We're done.
Like that.
We're done.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, everybody.
I
Once
gotta
again,
do it.
I applaud you all for sticking around.
Thank
hanging
you
out
guys
at
for coming
926 and a
out.
half Mass at Jazz House. We want to thank again to Red Lion for hosting this podcast. Come on down Sunday morning and watch the USA win the women's national finals. And I'm Tim Fredrickson. I'm here with Ben.
Owner
Hut
is
Hut,
fucked
Nick.
up now, but
Jason
he won't be
Cougar Hahn.
then.
USA.
Kimberly, don't fucking call me Kimberly. And of course, the wonderful Summer Stacy.
In full swing.
Tim, don't hit me in my sunglasses here, but I'm just kidding.
It's
Charity game. I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh.
You got your shit rocked, buddy.
Right.
You got him the sunglasses?
Still won the game.
Still won the game.
Nice.
All right.
All right, play us out. I have a problem. Like what? Like really? I have to average like these people who don't even like prepare ahead of time.
I've heard the runs.
No. Oh.
That was the cross talkingest podcast ever.
Oh. Okay.